thought of doing this, let alone accomplishing it.
Control. Don't you let your fears pull you down. And run a minute, that's all you have to still on me. I knew that I deserved the crown.
Shebi be same guys, but they been the hate, now they wanna share my story. Shebi I be same guy, where them on the red, now they want follow me jolly. Yeah. Shebi I be same guy, where they been the bone, now they get like call me honey. But in all my doing, so I still give me God the glory. I want me sing, oh. Baba God, I thank you.
We are pure local. Okay, Mobibi Aquaba, Ediba Silver 98.3, Abrason. Says Sports Center Juma, the Thursday edition, and every and Samaya Bopano, Ophinia Man, and some latest no exclusives no, Momo dear, say more Abebe Fides as the latest exclusives no, and every and something you know, Yadi Eba, Midin the Edmond or Safo Ado, latest Samanone and some no exclusives in your Bob and Sananoa, and every a latest in you know, Yadi Ebrekumas mine, and Ayaga Anna mine, Obate Fancy Di Maria and Sosonka. Later Samanane and some exclusives no and Jobati Fancy Di Maria and Sosonka. Later Samanane some exclusives in Yano, while Bob on Samano, the patro and Nevie in Seminano Yati Eba, Timnina and so I ready. Obeti Jeffrey Asari and Kada Apostle, sounds so and a Max and Anna Esiana, say over the champion, sounds so and a Brantia, a friend, a Michaela, Asari a Buedo, sounds so and a Paul, Ayamba, or more Enino over at Chamonka, the patro bra, Yadi Amanane 77 Enina. Aquacoguno, the Patomo Subajibra, now seven your Mary Ramon, and so I come, Yatras in Nomian Sam, a boy a Pema, and I'm a patro, I do Median, and so a beba, it's a moment as a Fidiano, who bet a bano, now a patro, let us in Yano, also a song, and so a Tuatin Sama, the patro Coso, a fear, and a Amanone and some no, Yatras in Yano, and something Yano, and I will a bet at Teno, the patro Timina, and so I ready production team no a branch here friend Isaiah and Isaac Ofori sound so and Aisha Amado Ababa branch here friend Shadraka Abraham Lincoln Yimono the boss man sound so and O Brony and Puata Nas so Akawan Nina no Omo answer Bob on seven no kama diamaya in Konya so Yataswa in Samani Adiba in Tampano Hebrew Kumasia Sante Korako Omo Akache in somewhere said deba me patrolo Biakasa and so Adia farm pay a friend Wilfred Kwaku or say a power, me patron the verdict by no, Papa Natanase, Akatana Nibako, Ebie Bako, I can a documents in now or the enchemo about somebody at the bar. So no I live on air Facebook up, Silver 9813. So no I live up, our air server, your Facebook 9813. Me patron call message over to me at the about like a page on sounds so a share. Now you so information, Sports Center Jumedino, and so Swabi, me patron Twitter, hashtag Silver Sports up, Twitter, hashtag up, yes Silver Sports up, message you know all the bar, me patron bet me I can and come and so at me at the amount bra me patron, or the hashtag Silver Sports no, and so at me I saw I saw why you ready, me patron production team na signal me say, me be at the mo come, me smile ready, here combine your powers no, send air Captain Planet up, or more combine our powers no, I say the power is yours no, me patron Nevia, me catch us a show no, what idea, interfere the band on, now let us in no, yeah, and for a mama, me patron be a radio no. What you ben and every other say, Sammy Patrol Radio no, what answer what she and so to me a beno, Mamma and Shan Samanasia, and for and free. The patrol also focus and swakache, the patrol also focus players no, or more answer, they say me Akasa and every or more to me as Shia, our air secretary, the patrol some Coswano, and no day, and no Ashi, a papa, a star, a assurance no, the patrol also to me at the Yama Akeka, Abuboma, or also a person Musha players no, now some essa efata so mo ne two players ne nyina no o ma atwe ade ato players ne mo make say players ne nyina no anso aye presenter anso awo secretariat but as me rahas nsem ne bebre mu no ma me enko line so na me ne aye asonti go na mo kasa ma for technical and now say communication director ne dey ade aye Eric Kakare do that friend Brazil and twetwe enkomo chairman bibia bakode na mpomo anso atesai
Tozik man nyame adom na so e
Hello chairman bibia atesai
Tozik man nyame adom na mo so e
Hello chairman o temenka
Adom me se o ka o
na bibia bakode
nyame adom so e
adomara kwa ya ho ye papa na Ashanti go say ahobobo no etesen ene ebeti a player we ko obenti ko asemasi ko ade my place ni boni bi anase munya sika momo ekomi na ma eku mo obo ase a inter place nya na opeso mo fibo boko ni mo ana
Tozik man me che o wie me che o tipo na ma che Ashanti go de chitafo nyina e bu sai no kwa say ye ja samo good players no ye just be quiet obisa ye sika obisa as good ye kitika so ana ye papa Dr. Akwaku Frimpong so de sika de odisika some prada ye sika sem e di contract so a ayesa wale ye antoa so bio ana e di so ho a ye ni ana for 1 or 2 reasons it be advice from the technical team they don't fit into their plan for next season and future season. Any come any because them various reasons. Anything I'm major or mukwan.
Oh, okay. Na say omokono monso moye ready say bia mo be esani player bi say Africa mo kono confederation no akasefo nko na mo kwakohio mo enye player ene team a bia omo easy sa public for pa na mo kwakohio mo we mo kono players be no monso mo replace yo mo
ando no kwese ye kono enye peke ye ni ayinim enti abobo ye ho sie e ma we ma kono sie ni bia di be replace yo ma enka ye mo munko ye mo ma connect say ya bobo I have a couple of young guys for a team no for now ye present ye youth enkwala be now receive and he will be to say Steven Pence or I go find a feedback it will be to say Mike inu on no liberty the number it will be to say that Costa Bodu formally no bomb the man or coach that kobo actually omo youth team no say the number a couple of experience Natalia Samoa and NLB and Scofi train ITC about it too agama metu agama ko find the TMT academy in Mali but they are not Martino Kudo on also upper some academy on there will be so the Kwame Moses on also a find the children and also akaka kre bi egusu din komo enchena ya nenewe
ya de no menyanentia se nya de be go through still money bi akire
oh yeguso ye di school din komo we gide ni areshe mu se be go through
na yenyantia se branch fe na medan abse ne Zakaria Fuseni so money brekum Chelsea kasa chairman nukra be na wo se nsem mu
Kalati my on the player negotiation I don't want to comment on no issue no say kasa kona say jumana say omo ba my inquiry do mama swati.
Oh, okay. Now, say, I was Africa now, Conedia, Nebia, what do I know? Say, call Africa, sir. Sika some budget, no sense, so, say, my finalize Bibia more, Sika, more at the call African campaign. No,
Scalati, my dear, woman say, Africa, no, time I try league in my a bar say, you know, I'm open for Anticoto, never no, yeah, see you, man, of Jeffrey President, Mr. Kent, okay, couldn't come. Verbally, man, boy, I'm say, they are confederation cap on the never going to now. Yes, your board could share approve a budget of $500,000 US, and only a budget as a member, you be a young African. Yet the Boko, until I play body, so yes, and come, said a bear ebie kwa ne beba obeka ya ekoye COVID-19 tech Africa 19 ibi e toilet koma e tech ka omo ne ministry kasa na omo ma kwa nye training but up to now ne two trains in my beba
na yenya ne tiesa mo ya COVID-19 test no plus ma sanso jamu mo ekofie amo esamba mo sanso ayo mo test ni be na say mo ayo mo ndem nyom bio
no your person the place no be on the super side it say you be me say me me bo football ye be o man sana mo masabaka
Mr. Eric Kakarido from Brazil and away 798.3 that's pa say upon business card nyina wonya adaje ene atwetwe nkoma se da sonko ene de ma ene away okay I know Mr. Eric Kakari communication director at the Emma Ashanti God Bobo Ekono and no answer to me atwetwe aya nkoma no na me patron 70 dia do so letters and exclusives no and 70 de ba me say Twitter #silver aya sports sound so and Facebook silver 98.3 na me patron penya ya e friend aya kisi aya ajaben wa no answer den sama to dwa esquire kisi ajaben esquire wa den sama to dwa answer de afa me pato pay friend Winfred Kwaku Ose Palmer ni kesa olusu wo pass no papa na tra sekata na ni baako abie baako ewu se adukopo tisia Winfred Kwaku Ose Palmer lusu kesa bribe sense ba kaka se Ghana ha enka e ball nka se etua bribe na etumi qualify for World Cup no me pato no ntia na ni case no mo ebo etugu e na se bia sika wantia ewo onward transfer ni player ni din enso edi Joseph Pencil enu ntia na pato kasa omo ebo na asem no enso egu ye ntie nsema opening so eto edi tudwa
ethics ni na the main sticking point ana ze number 12 ni betu manim se memfa kwesinya ntechi nko efe na ye ni mfi ho no na nkofo bebre nti ase nkofo bebre so anti ase de nti a na ye ban ni kwesinya ntechi for life no ye ethics no ethics ni very very important nti bibi na I say ade ana o so hwe yie papa na ade ana o so hwe yie pa na ethics no ethics ye nyema bebre oni ye eka ho bio eka ho timi ngaka ontimi nkasa wakotena radio so no wakobo sire makasa nti me ye mfa ntia me ye mfa mu aten asem na wo kan wo ye member of the executive committee na da chu pesa ukodi every president oni ye hunya pa indeed ko bi a pesa ukodi president wo ma na chairman wo no very important say oni ye ebe dey say
me pacho we ne and some opinion your friend kisi aja bin answer to me ade atudwa na me pacho sanso kan se kwakra we fra kwakwa so epama e kan ye answer ade fa World Cup 2018 ba so e Russia me pacho si Ghana yentua damodie yentua bribe unti yentumi an qualify no me pacho papa na kan se kwakra enso ade afa ho
asema atazina so pa asema okokan in respect of World Cup no. You see, ultimately, in Kokan baby, sa na unfa win the keke. Say, it's your referee, sir. Enka yen 2018 World Cup Russia enka qualify. O share ethics ni share GFA code of ethics, share FIFA ethics ni ne sa nema na ewo no. It suggest say o de unya anke akobra ibe. But the referees no mo unya. Referees no mo your ma. Referees no we obusiafo enye sa na opa akire no wo hwe contest ne the way cars fan na omo fan ne se wo pese wo kase ye mo madam we adam dem bi anka ye ko mu into wo pese wo kase referees na kasa so go omo hu fi se wo pese wo kase oh ya spend this 300,000 wo omo so nti na omo boy buga emi ye film sa
me ba twa ne and some opinion friend kisi ajabin anso etumi attitude esquire no lawyer ni mapa me pa twa ba ene mnani mo ansama wodi mo antentemban anso wo kromo ene ansama wono so etumi attitude anso anono mame ko Alhaji Grusa the founder bankroller of Bobo Kwefani Kimfaza one say some go kan awaye congress no enya de obi abetuma tan no esan some kan no one kan some wodi egu obi wo fi etenya de obi a enso ebetuma tan no wo kromo ha
No. Time be. Time ya. Ya mi pesa we na we. Every ba ko omu time e di court and rule ko mi benya ni easy. Ana me bo. Ana me shamba e. Uye ni ya obe hu ni. Wa nya ni ya wo hu ni ja. So obi kan na kure ana o kan na obi kan na again. So no na ebenye idea me I'm ready to get that time. But I don't know this if he will do that because it's normal idiom come. Because according to the speech in the tradition, we have to be one. We are one family.
Oh, see, we have to be one. We are one family. And then some opinion, your friend, Alaji Karim Gunsa, and so to me, Eddie Atu, Aja, Name Pacho, Sanso, and in some be Atua, so says he can't Name Pacho, Esco, members, no channel, one Indian never be a Begina Biobeka, says he can't add also, don't discano or slap. Alaji Karim Gunsa say, catch you as a cocoa and any Esco, members, no, then Southern in Samo, or some say Musicano, or more Antoso and so Ekakra.
The whole kind of Congress Peninsula, they were no person. Yeah, Kaya Agni, me, Mrs. Council, a dozen, only from Bradford. But let me name say, first scholar, Esco member, Somutia, Omona, Omo Society, I dear Bank Gresha, and Gresha. As I say, the woman so my Gresha, no Afrin. Now, I can't say, sitting allowance no man of me, maybe back me be kind, or we support to me. Yeah, will be sending motion and will be support to you. No kanta motion. Will be an one aman and Samaya. Football, we are one family. Say a funny time. Now, you know, said the next Congress will be for fear over Hoa. Yes, I may say more. I don't know. Say, yeah, many in Antimen can't be here.
Me pacho nene ansama Alaji Karim Gunsa anasaka Alaji Karim Gunsa and so to me tuja na no draw safo anso akasa den sama tuja me pacho na no na man phone nam keka say ministry no omo any Ghana Football Association mo te ado ahoma so me pacho pay na kasa say sense no krabia anymore na no kromo ko share the Minister of Youth and Sports Honorable Isaac Asiamo ya die no atwumani ba me pacho papa ne ne bia onim say football no mo toto ne ma ye multi facilities complex facilities are how Chromo me pacho football no and I say sports no ebe eko ayan kan no me pacho muso mutumi ko share papa no ama you say do mo de bibia ato akwamo kama yente na odro safo
as a whole all let's go ema yako transe eko dinkomo na ye dinkomo wane ko echire because na perception na wa bonche na chire say ye ne ministry no loggerheads which wasn't the case. Anti ya kwa trans dinkumo ana wamo eti na bebriase ni ana etutu jagumu no na nya sa na tie ana almost what say it's started like October among documents to that effect but no for say we should have done communicated well until no the minister say oh then that is good then na yajitu mu say started like no into consideration the 8 weeks mandatory training no. And you feel like a bit more can last president, you know, not go be watum. But president and also Okobana dia Sabi when your president Opepa would come on or they are toward all. He needs also to give it to experts to look at it. I'm not
me pacho we and sama nana odro safo sibo show consult and so to me attitude or the football clubs one more equal representing Ghana and so our Africa no yentie nana odro safo sibo show consult
a kind of preparation and vision and mission. Oh, Africa, no. Obi someone say, what are we going to do? Obi Africa or say me some fana. But I want to win the next game. You prepare for the next. Me cause here me to meet at Taraha. Me no Sunday. Me go phone so. What check weather forecast? Maybe a weather no. In next 2 weeks no Senegal weather to say because I'm traveling there. Oh yeah, obehu. Then you prepare towards it. And if you no go do krum was say yenko chin krum ko inner vest mrenkola. And I am artificial boots in Renkola. Those days we call artificial boots. When you experience people and do him, that's a one man show. Many be Iskar, many maybe beer, you fall.
Maybe I say, okay, one man show African you fall. So, heading 70 to say African you found Kwalankobo. So to me, experience plus any and Kwalano, and so Akakra or Blendy or moi, and no, and to me, Abua or can experience now abroad break come Chelsea no, a Kwamo effort for African or to me, equal do a money zone or Yentena or draw Safo, Sibosro consult.
Say, Ubuye team Numa, it was Emmanuel Chiremeno, Amobia Nyajuma, warrior, where would ye any? And to be any bit trouble be dim. Until woyɛ sabe yi ba sɛ wo no yɛ CEO bankroller president na sɛ wo no ana wo kapso ha no bibia de a utumi hwɛ wachi ɛna wo nipa ba ko nsa enso nyankopɔ ani. You don't need to go to Africa with say me the young players of Africa. It is never done anywhere. Yeah, it's never done anywhere. You look at the percentage. Say percent with this 60% and they tried and tested. You know, most of the time tried and tested near goalkeeper, central defense, one midfielder, and then attack. What do I say? But one share is that's how because it's a gum kekedia. Oh maybe want my share. Yeshia.
Epacho wene and sama opinion de ade nana odro safo sebo so consulta and so etumi ade atoja and chambate fancy Di Maria and so enka later samanone and some exclusives no fancy Di Maria and mo abetene ka bra mepacho gine jan semeni nyina no ode eba but Mr. Air Charles Beko who air ECG officer ewo air swame openkasia and na awie checha ye papa koso na koso na so air oh my God say niama na waye no mepacho say Ghana bank to me bo abaso esa say nya electricity officers be wo be 10 awa Asante region ha me patcho problem bia enia obetuma toto niama e kama nti owura ye from Mr. Charles Beko wo e swame ECG officer in chakasia ene de ma wo eye ene awie na me patcho Kulun Ghana Limited say me kan cho say hunchun capsules no momodian so be pebia no prostate and adrenal problems no bema juso do pa na so you bema to nsema ochima juso ne ma atone from a year I just said the catheter show be mom and answer rubber me patcho nya hunchun capsules ne bia say rubber o say catheter me patcho be yin nyina enso e de free wa be juso a wo enya e problem bia o juso no mo echemie no o juso o tipen e wo be mom o juso to so e frequent ya e draw me e kan for e de ma no e hunchun capsules a e prostate enlargement problem prostate enlargement e draw back one me patcho to be treat e say ya way enso enyina ababa simples no ye no ma ema no me patcho e ma me no ma draw enso enie me patcho babu ni sa 7 days 6 days no want to be ankeka ne ho na ya say we are na every no want to be nya ne ho hwe onya ababa simples no ya pens no ebekọ sanso ana me patcho e ya dia u face a lot of challenges ni nyina ato enso ebecha me patcho menstruate won na o flow no sana kane no sachiraba e man ti sana kane ne bana o enya aye ababa simples no me down ma o normal flow no ebeba aye kama o libido no so reduce ya bomode so be pe ababa simples no be o libido no ebe increase enso aye kama enti mano ma draw aye ababa simples na mema dia no aye Mr. Ayakio o no ana mema no muhia me patcho mema no e say man do na complaining omoti dom omoti offices na me wukere no okọ kakra ne wajai na bi ojame wa kwantimfi me patcho mema na mo ja mema ana say man e wa kwantimfi no ma draw aye Mr. Kio me patcho match no me de me nyenya me ho kra esasa brebia Mr. Kio no me numbi matcha me forwards ye me fa eni agro enti be ma match ne setema wa so bo mo na anya daje na Mr. Kio no ope bi na uso obe call long distance me patcho Kumasi ajuso no e say enu no man ye ma me no mo pe Kumasi Accra but the onya na bobo de anya daje na bonnie no say yes one be ma e na me patcho era edem no e do won so no ma side effect dia ene pharmaceutical shops no herbal shops hold on bowra ho obe enya bi anso atuma den atop fair ayo mo awa 0244 2754 29 0244 2754 29 na me patcho ni Kulun Ghana Limited 4 to me antwetwe ayankomo you tax service alone so me kan trust bomodi answer o ade woni anso abeche omo aso e sanse banks awodo ba ekromu ano amafo do musika koto a no ma ni bisi basa omo ade atoto cars ade ama omo girlfriends sanso na cars no omo atoto ade omo yere no mo me patron na hodo e no mo sisi ade estate me patron you tax service alone there omo so omo nya sade no osika no de ba omo ebo ho ban anso atumi ade ma eno cha na babia no Bank of Ghana ebo omo abaso no eti patron salary no bomodi say be fa ho efa ahwa me patron you track say make catch say wo here loan wo here sika e dey your project dia salary kwa fa ho so government worker so private worker no wo be ema loan am enso wono so e kitwa be fixed deposit no wo mo e bi anso wo transfer na current account savings account you track a chat board no importer finance what's you know now Vigo air money transfer any money other money transfer bia no wo kwa wo mo e be bi anso to me e dey amount branches ne dɔso okopie mu ɛwɔ Tamale Sunyane Tatiman Cape Coast Kokomlemlem Kaswa Koforidua wa Takrade Akimodan Adansia Sokwa Onyane branches no wɔn ɛwɔ bi anso ɛwɔ hɔ mo Asante Regional no wɔn so mo asokwa wɔn ɛbɛn Makion bi from Spirit FM sanso ana Dankeka wɔn ɛbɛn anaso mo adjacent Adia Pharmacy me pato swame wɔn ɛbɛn swame New Road no sanso wɔn bɛn swame New Road wɔn ɛne kwasi anase kwasi pom SHS no ɛna me pato ɛbɛn Boa Senso Bosman bus stop wɔn ɛne Coca-Cola depot no ɛna di ɛyɛ animsɛ wɔbɛtumi from ɛwɔ 03220 39876 03220 39876 na me pato no track for to me and to check and come on shopping was for some control sir Post in Edro no more Adiaba, your number one immune booster, post in Edro, but Pacho Drummond Ken, Yare and Dao, a Saudi and also walk Albano, a son of Ponumbi, and you may Unumbi, a Yaunumbi, into the immune system, no, a Jan and Naso, coronavirus Aba, a Kunkuma Manfo, a Tita Manfo, immune system, Jan Naswa, and Nadia between Ayobi Biara da, into Momodas Ababiano, immune system, Obe Booston, Aya Kama, Mamma complaining, some Honam Etayamoya, mo blood pressure na was from me patrol diabetes patient who live on waka o kidney ne waka sounds so na menstrual disorders no bomodi aso be pay post na adro ne be na me patrol what no malaria tete wo me patrol bema who ko sene ne mo nche na wo jamo akoko pio bomodi aso be pay post na adro ne be na me patrol what to me animal o chester and I say heart problem me patrol liver no and so waka sexual air transmitted diseases no say what go no what syphilis be house and what o anya post na adro ne be enoma bibi abe fine and so etumi e dey ma me patrol coffee di mess okay wa obe enya bi anso tomato sanso na action air pharmacy apedanka mesi aba bora ho obe enya bi anso tomato me patrol pharmaceutical shops wow ahodo wo kromo an ene chemical shops ahodo wo kromo an okwa abenya bi anso tomato obetuma from e wa 0248 0999 64 0248 0999 64 na me patrol name shopping boost for to me and to train and come on me breno ayabe fancy di Maria and ya conquer for incroso later samana and samana exclusive no wa baba samana no me patrol na wie oba be sam samana peten na me patrol kuma sama Ghana mai ma hu sama ekoso e wo amon for incroso e ba no later samana ne samana fancy di Maria abobo samana no me patrol ene awie wo de ensamana nyina no e bre e ya asanteman ene awie hyehyehia adagye enso ene eposo ekra enti bibia fine fancy yaw di ma ri ya bibia bakode
wo safo nyame adum na we
nyankopon adum
mama me lusu suro no na ye de nsem ne ba
no ye fe no bottom neck okay lusu bottom neck no na
wo na safo ye de ye hwomo we no tudwa no unu sama fro che do pa na de manya ne se ye fro Rabbi Idris Abubakar ana se Idris Bubakari o godin binem se yes wa send be 3 times ye bona baso na nyame nhwa no ba bi o yifri bi on hye na omo ma send bi aba ne nyina no nyame nhwa mo na nyankopon so nhwa na momenim se omo bre enye kwa na safre de nsem ne ba live for Facebook ko ba ye Silver 98.3 FM Silver 98.3 FM o Facebook ko betimi anya sa chance no na wabo ahwe no aba behwe bi sanse latest ne ne yakane nyina no enso ebeba enawie e wo show no so na mame fanto anum se okọ YouTube nso a ye Silver FM Ghana YouTube Silver FM Ghana ana afede etene se modern Ghana so no betimi atie enso e phone na mame fanto anum se tuning radio enso ye adwuma mo be se mo dem voice note say contribution aba so the back show no so nyina no o your record na not more than 40 seconds not more than 40 seconds now their phone number 0200 771417 0200 771417 now the voice note afa so abana ya hwe na bibia so aye kama safon se no do so pa na Twitter hashtag Silver Sports Twitter hashtag Silver Sports on Twitter I make you post no at Fancy Di Maria _ and at Silver FM GH and at Silver Sports GH _ na chese all the hashtag na to kama e de abaye ba ya be kinka messages no more e wo show no so na mpokwa na dia kan nyina no enso atimi ato aso the Royals Army ye mo ma ha omo taye chipa nya echita ketu akra menim se by now odu Kasema Yanka omo fa show no anya asem utra omo twetwa nyam nyina na afi mo so fa na Kasema Yanka no safo There was some do for that. Rashid oh Kasima and
yo offer si birthday
no some
because how do me
get chance own to me renam afen wanya afen
say very amano
Rashid and dada bamo ahane dada bamo hono manya asem kwana me yonku bi am say me otemi kan che
okay yenua ba ko a na aka no ye adwuma won Shira FM say a friend na say a friend George Asante Coleman do friend Favor nyakopa adoma memni dai o ware one eye fit owusu lucky and so e ware e wo twede and I hope I got the name right. Twedia Matedisa, Twedia, Nakupa do call Nakakoja,
Asante Saturday.
Okay, Asante
for 80 at our Tafo 4 miles.
Okay,
and I worry about
that for me or join
one hour drive and I make us no free a Brekumu no monitor.
Me will join to what Tafo, me ko chire, Shanak, and me call say, aha, a fancy joint. A honey war not to 10, no, oh, I'll do a pana. Masa mochiredo ye do masi
saforo saforo na say wo asem ka fo no aha wo asem ka aha wo asem ka omomo no ayembro no mu ana from Stamford Bridge so wo Tafu Zongo omo so no as a parliament omo fa show no eni agrokra safo latest you Messi beba na Messi ni age ono so ara say bobo di agro no fie wa
omo ni age
o me Messi spirit no high na diente o high ni nyina ne papa ko fie o di just few minutes over an hour na so mo di nkomo don hwere ba ko ne ya kire kakra bi ana papa no say fro papa na itinerary ne nyina di nyina beba na omo hum say the city latest ene ba yen kwa ma no mbra na be bi o Facebook ko be hwor ma ba na
be bi no ba na
Facebook ba na ma ba ba hwojuma ma te safo me da se ene me da se pi that lumba ni da se be
danke show
Let's go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Your time is running out. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done. It's about what you do. It's all about where you going, no matter where you've been.
Tinti ye kuna ye din sem nyina ma ye tiofo na wie na ma memfa ntom se wa broma no nsem ne ba nyina no ya bomori enso so betimi ro messages abeso de ba nyina no ye twa messages wa bra Twitter e hashtag silver sports on Twitter wa bra messages na o tweet ni nyina no ye ba kinkan na wie enso na odwumade no so onsem ne betu dwa no pa no e ma make catch us match se betimi aba so na sa games a eno so e betimi aba so ni nyina no enso aye games e fa no say UEFA Nations League matches a eno so na betimi atodwa ena no probable lineup no enso adema wa brasa game on se baso no me de betu dwase la royal mo free Spain and say no Spanish woman team no enso ebo wa brasa we match and also eba so many Germany team no enso na de betimi abo na Gemeinschaft of Germany and so Spain game and also ananumre and also ebetimi atodwa ni na no what say UEFA enso na the announcement akwa aye Germany almost football federation no na domo kan na say any game and also na betimi abaso no anya the substitutions and also aye makoma 5 ebetimi aye adwuma also bra COVID-19 pa Koba se teams no tena future ya almost started training any adini nyina no almost no be cast boys no enso atena future eba no sana kam ya se boys no bi enso aye rusty e wa brand watch no Koba se bi o matena future bra training no mai nyina no intensity enso anhena anya adwuma no woka se bi ama substitution yensa enso na koso aye adwuma boys no enso no be prepara ampena ampa ba ka German Bundesliga and about other centers so mo dwuma de nyina no enso natimi ba so no ye be unsa boys no mo enso na ɛbɛka so ɛfa injury ɛma mpanimfoɔ no ɛnso ayɛ sɛnsa na ɛkyɛ deɛ a ɔmo ne substitutions no ɛnso nnaba kumako 5 na mmom deɛ me nsa ka no sɛ ɛna nnwuma match a ɛno nso ɛba so report a me nsa ka no ɛnso mna no sɛ UEFA-foɔ no ɛnso anya de ato twa ɔmo nso mna ka kyerɛ ne ayɛ ka no sɛ German Football Federation sɛ ɔmo match a na nnwuma ɛba so a wabɛyɛ 90 minutes a ɔmo nso mna no Spain ɛbɔ no anya no sɛ saa 5 substitutions no ɛno nso mna bɛtumi ayɛ adwuma ɛno nto ɔmo kɔ back to saa normal 3 ɛwɔ abra no mna kakra from so yɛ ɛde ɛba sansɛm no nyinaa no yɛde ɛma yɛkyɛw fa ɛnɛ ɛnso mna ɔdwumadeɛ no so wabra saa 5 substitutions anya adwuma wabra ɛno nso mna yɛ Spain ɛne Germany match no ɛnso mna to dwa ɔnom sɛ ɔkɔ German Bundesliga ma memfa nto ɔnom sɛ DFL ɛnom ɛyɛ German Football League mpɔnefɔ no sɛ yɛwa to dwa sɛ Bundesliga no ayɛ deɛ ɔmo bɛkipi saa 5 substitutions no ɔmbɛkɔ so ade ayɛ adwuma ɛna meka so ɔkɔ ne a yɛka no sa no nso ɛyɛ first division ɛnso abɔ German Bundesliga no mu a wosan wakonya sɛ season a nyame yɛ adwuma ɛnkyɛ bia no nso bɛhyɛ aseɛ no ɔnso mna bɛtumi amaki changes no ɛnso ɛma akomako 5 a ɛno nso mna update a ɛba wabra no ɛnso ɛyɛ kakra from ɛnso ateba wabra wokɔ England na mede bɛto dwa no pare sɛ nnɛ ɔmo meeting ɛbɛsan ba so ɛsan so ɔmo first meeting a ɔmo di kan kɔ ɔmo bɛka sɛ ɔmo ntimi mfa saa wuru no ɛnyɛ adwuma next season ɛwɔ Premier League no mu ɛma meka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnɛ no meeting ɛnso mna bɛsan ba so no before kwasa meeting no ɛnso ɛba so no deɛ mensa ka no sɛ still ɔmbɛkɔ akɔgyina baabi ɔmo gyina ayɛ fi next season akɔ no woyɛ Manchester woyɛ Man City woyɛ Liverpool defending champions a wobɔ game baako bia no a wɔamake changes ama aborɔ so no ɛnso mna yɛ back to the normal 3 ɛwɔ aborɔ ɔmo te sɛ ɔmo de saa 3 no ɛna ɛbɛyɛ adwuma no ɔkɔ Germany a ɔmo deɛ ɔmo asɛm ɔmo ka no nyinaa no ɛnso mna no so ɔmo league no mu ana ne yɛka no sɛ first division no nyinaa no ɔmo nso ɛbɛyi 5 ɛwɔ aborɔ no ɛnso mna yɛ update ɛba na deɛ mensa ka no sɛ si Ronaldo ɛnso akɔ akɔpra ɛnso mna ne yɛka no sɛ Portugal fɔ kampɔ na pra no aba no nyinaa no nyame yɛ adom a ɔmo nso mna big match aba wabra saa game a ɛyare sɛ Portugal man no ɛnso mna bɔ no nyinaa no ɔmo nso no Croatia ɛnso ɛna ɛbɛtumi asi akan no na deɛ mensa ka no ɛnso ɛne sɛ ɛpra no owura fɛ sɛ Ronaldo ɛnso mna kɔ akɔnya no nyinaa no sɛ ɛntimi ankɔ yie na nneɔma nso antimi ankɔ kama mfama se Ronaldo a deɛ mensa ka no sɛ ɔhwɛ ɔno na bɛtumi awerɛsika no nsɛm bɛkwa no saa game a ɛwo sɛ ɛba so awabɔ no Croatia ɛnso ɛbɛtumi aba no nyinaa no Ronaldo ɛnso mna bɛtumi amɛse saa game a ɛno nso mna bɛtumi aba so awabra no ɛnso ayɛ update ɛba ɛne nti yɛtwɛn sɛ bia doctors no ɛbɛma yɛate news ɛno nso ɛyɛ kama yɛtwɛn sɛ team doctors ɛde ma Portugal ɛnso mna bɛtumi ama yɛate nsɛm dɛ ɛsiane sɛ asɔm no no deɛ Ronaldo ayɛ doubtful Abraham Eka Portugal ɛnso mna ne Croatia match no ɛno nso mna bɛtumi atotwa na yɛkɔ England a ma memfa ntoɔ nom sɛ England national team no the 3 Lions ɛnso awɔ 2 matches ɛbɔ na saa 2 games ɛba so no when ɔmo ne Iceland ɛbɛbɔ ansana ɔmo ne Denmark ɛnso mna tumi abɔ wabra no yɛ 2 games a ɛno nso bɛtumi aba so na report a mensa ka no sɛ England national team no yɛsɛ ɔmo nya ate aseɛ na ma boys no sɛ ɔmo nso mna bɛtumi ataki ani ɛwɔ abra saa Black Lives Matter ɛno ayɛ campaign agu so ɛkɔ so ama Marcus Rashford mo and other guys like Raheem Sterling money ate ama so na champion no ma memfa ntoɔ nom sɛ nyame yɛ adom a ɔmo 2 games ɛba so no nyinaa no yɛsɛ mmopa ɔso bɛtumi de wokɔ tɔdwa baako ɛnso mna deɛ ɛsi fam ɛwɔ abɔ akyɛsɛ no ɛnso mna yɛ kɔ a wɔde kɔ wode tɔn ama wiase nyinaa nso ɔho sɛ adeɛ ka no sɛ bia yi mu ane saa nkyɛ sɛ wɔtumi wakame ɛna bɛkwa no saa racism ane adeɛ a yɛka no sɛ social justice a mo campaign sɛ bɛyɛ adwuma no nyinaa no deɛ mensa ka no sɛ boys no ɛnso mna wɔ saa chance no sɛ ɔmo nso bɛtumi ataki ani wɔ abɔ a wobɛtumi de wokɔ tɔdwa baako ɛnso mna deɛ ɛsifoɔ no wɔpagya wo blow ɛnso ade akɔ wiem ɛwɔ abɔ no yɛ adeɛ a yɛsɛ mpanimfoɔ no ɛnso ama wo kwan sɛ no ɛnso mna bɛtumi ayɛ adwuma na wonom sɛ wokɔ Netherlands a ɔmo so deɛ ɛba no sɛ Stefan de Vrij our bro sina kan so ma Inter Milan say I don't some our camp no ya men second so akwa I don't nyame yar ma Netherlands so mo game I don't so eba so mo Poland eba no anya re Stefan de Vrij and some never to me about second be e pia kwa our brother men second no and so already my ties later obia I don't some nan kobi na ma men front to say Stefan de Vrij and some never say second no I a big chance na player you find say Nathan Ake say manager no in charge na Netherlands no and some na penkwadia obetimi ama branch first and Tanaki and so Abosa game no na Diamond second so my branch here you follow said Denzel Dumfries I don't know if Diamond second and some none sing I am fight the Ochina I'm some match about our brano and so I game and Netherlands also on the Poland ebono report on me second says by now you follow said Dumfries no and some Obiano Subeti am a gamer and some never to me about so now the Ebano Sakobasa be a Denzel and so I'm a match in India one track can it and some other answer branch na you follow say Hatubwa and I just want yɛbɛtumi abɔ ɛnso na ɔsa right back wabra ɛno nso na kakra fam aso adeba na wonim sɛ wabra mo so match aba so nyame yɛ adom a ɛno nso na yɛɔkyena Friday no ma memfa ntonom sɛ Georgino Wijnaldum ɛtena sɛ ɛwabra no ana meka sɛ press conference no ase no ɔno nso na kɔ ne nsantwerɛfo kɔbɔ mpo ne mpu na deɛ ɛtɛ ne sɛ na ɛyɛ den a ɔmobɛbisa no ɛnso na deɛ afa Barca latest no sɛ nyɛ bia no wate sɛ yɛsɛ Barca pɛ no anaasɛ bɔkɔ no player no a yɛfa no sɛ Georgino Wijnaldum ɛnso na bɛso ɔkɔsina ka ne ma Barca na ma memfa ntonom sɛ questions na bɛba bana ana baako nso na bisa no sɛ na anya bia no yɛsɛ wobɛsɛ ɔkɔ Barca ama wokɔ no waka kyɛ mpanimfoɔ no sampa ɔmo ngya wo ne kɔ na deɛ me nsa ka no sɛ Georgino Wijnaldum ɛsɛ ɛmɛki difference bia ɔsɛ ɛda so ɛyɛ rumors ana manfoɔ ka ɔno ankasa no ɔntumi nkasa pii ɛnso ɛmfamfa o ɛno nti ano yɛ aberante a yɛfa no sɛ Wijnaldum ɛnso mnadema nsɛntwerɛfoɔ abrɛ mo busa sɛ anya bia no wɔkɔ Barca no ɔsɛ ɛyɛ rumors ɔntumi nkasa pii na so na me nsa ka no sɛsia no according to Quadro ɔmo nso ɛde aba sɛ Georgino Wijnaldum ɛyɛ obia ɛnkyɛ bia no obetumi asane enso ngade ma Barca outside ba kwa enwo no se emfa se bia player no enso national camp ana se bia player no kwa adwuma enso ngade ma ne national team nyina no ono nso etimi sane contract wa brene ya men second season no enso ngade se the next few hours no yebetimi anya sane nso se Georgino Wijnaldum enso oyo bia wo kwa sane enso ngade ma team a ye fa no se Barca na ma men fanto ro se ko ba se bia do no enso ngaba so sika bia na Liverpool abeje ade fi Barca for piano ma memfa ntom sɛ teams ama akoma koba sɛ miensa ana obia so na benya ne kakrawa esense all transfer fee ana watimi wa anase bokwana ni a ye kan sɛ cut ana percentage ni nyina no ano so ai hyɛhyɛmu a na da mensa kan sɛ koba sɛ tunu basoa ye wo final amo bedwo mo kyɛfa ana wachi PSG Eindhoven enso na bedwo mo kyɛfa ana Sparta Rotterdam enso na betimi adwo mo kyɛfa obra ni nyina no enso ay from Sassuolo ɛbɛba sɛ Liverpool enso na bɛyɛ ɛwɔ mo top boy no enso adana mo Barca na final almost 3% amount to be a baby and final ebenya 3% make us a PSG Eindhoven and some 1.5% and also I amount almost on sabet yaka ansana Sparta Rotterdam and some near can say 0.5 and also 8.5% and so far and also nabet yako into no sad teams ama kuma come and sano almost our move no I 5% and until Liverpool just kana almost about 5% and the amasa clubs me sana mabobo do about and some nabetimi anya sa mountain bia and also I am promo body say bia sa do no and also nabetimi aba so our brain and also I update and also nabetoka ya kana sha come sense no ma men fanto no sa fadio wura ya fa no sa no amaju panic our bra ono ayo president term Nigeria as I confirm say Yampa says San Samna Banino, no Kura Eswam San Nigeria for the Yamaya Duma, the month of October, on the Krakobo, almost friendly matches, our Austria, now some friendly games, Abacoso, Austria, Baku, Nigeria, and the Ivory Coast, and I 9th October, and Sabacon a few days later, and I'm 4 days, our brothers, and no, about 13th October, no, almost any Tunisia national team, no, and some Nababo game, our brand new confirmation, make us Nigeria Football Federation President, your father's Amaju Penekino, and also Narituka, now yeka ewa bra say yeka Nigeria for some no onum say the come ewa boxing na dem say kan say Anthony Joshua am say Anthony Joshua din koma ya na say ma ko taka ye pa no enso ngare so no ofi Nigeria na Nigeria for na man sa kwa bra chess Olympic Games ne yate omo answer dem for na kwa ba say ne ogidi ana Nigeria for no so be so mo chwa say omo ka so mo tishe ana no Anthony Joshua na ma memfa ntom say Joshua no ade ba kwa twen say betimi asi enso no chess na brabom ansa na ebia dachi bia no ono so kwa ono so akọ no kwa dadin no ana se obekọ ne ntokwa enso no chese Nigeria krom ho ne so ko Nigeria are so abagana no obebenya obiri se bia bukom bankwa na se bia ayi tepu asana se basti na no so champion na ebia nipa no edwena no mu a dia mensa kere so ko Nigeria yese abranche bako ye fa ne Efe Ajagba na Efe Ajagba ayo bia ko Nigeria yese no so na so na chese champion na ho aba brade o kan nyina no so no de mo pa mo bia mo ne Anthony Joshua sese na mo pakrama mo ma rafi nyinam yemom kon na mo hwede ebesi wana bo se bema obabi na nyese bia wo so wa na chese wo ye bema na se bia wo nyamanfo booma o chese obi no obi ntokwa nhia ana chese yade se pane mienu entimi nhia ma nya ye no reference Efe Ajagba ese yemfa to just bema na das no bra no gro Anthony besi o be dom ka bibia sa bi chara mi hwede Ajagba wo gro ho Joshua betimi am yesiew na so Ajagba say you want to just Olimsa bout no baswa. We are seeing now be support Anthony Joshua. Nigeria for now do support no. Aba kwa kuma Anthony Joshua na mom do baswa kan say I skill and how dey bo Anthony Joshua enya pa. Nya se bia what to bro na boni pan na wanya na uppercut. Na bia cheswa visit canvas. And aba cheswa bia betimi obosani pa no. Do baswa kan say I skill. Bia se me cheswa rank no me nyina fa ko. O atiase o to no ma doje. E bia jab ne ba no meyi na ma broken ade no ma to pan. Ye be na cheswa when I think kuna cheswa ru jagba. Enso na think kunim no. And to do baswa kan nyina na skills no. Ayade say a control power. And to Anthony Joshua enso our power. Na so no our skills na. Ono diri e ba so betimi ayusu ne skills no. Enso na dia bu eje e wa bro no. Enso ai Nigeria ne aprantia. Ye fa no say efi ajagba. Ana cheswa no na de sansem nyina no. Enso ade ba betutwa e wa bro no. Enso na ye update e ba sansem no. Ye de ema ye tiu for enawie. Enso na wo show no say nya room e boxing no. Ye ko tenisa. Onim say tennis jumadi no. Enso na gu so e ko so results and no pay. Me de ba ma me catch so mo ma qualify. Enso na de konia. Ye kan say third round nyina no. Me de dine e de bro. Na ma me fanto no say second one matches a. Eno so na kama bro say pass nyina no. Eno so ebe ya adwuma. Wo kwa women single so abro ne US Open. Where your order of player. Ma me fanto no say Leila Fernandez of Canada. Eno so mani US ni ababa wa. Ye fa no say Sophia Kenin. Enso na de bebo ene me ka say Katerina Scott e obi no. Enso na fi US ono e body etia Amanda Anisimova. Our brothers ono so fi US enti we no. Enso na United States affair. Ana some big game no. Eno so na betimi abaso. Ye was Sloane Stevens. Ono so e US ni. Ono so e body etia Olga Govostova. Our brother ka say sa game. Eno so na betimi abaso no Olga Govostova. Enso na e Belarus ni. And watching Arena Sabalenka. Efi Belarus abo. Enso de etia ni krom ni a. Ye fa no say Victoria Azarenka. And to Belarus from you know. Enso na akwakonya. And watch your baba wa. Ye fa no say Margarita Gasparian. Ano efi Russia. Enso na say na Williams and babo. Also say na Williams say careful because Omuchumedie no ye na duru ba bi edin na hu a we ye list obetimi akoso upset and it is na Williams about the last time we winning the game cast for full sir it is a brown okaya we winning 2 straight set there atwas what ye no also say na ye careful it says Margarita Gasparian and it says na Williams no and some and na bebo e wa brand ye game and also na betimi abaso ye comment singles make us Samet Nagal every India and it dominate team and some na kwakaba game no and what Felix Olga Aliasimi and so for Canada and so about your and Mary our Britain make us a Vasek Popsfield and some North Canada and so about your Tamil Furniture and also no gamer and also Ebetimi Abaso and also another big match about Vasek I know I am Vasek Pospisil and some nobody your Tamil Furniture and also I saw game no and also Nebetimi Atoka Obanya Christopher O'Connell and so for Australia and so about Dalil Medvedev our Bruno and some Russia who are some games and also Ebetimi Abaso now I'm saying about Djokovic and so say young fan to Jasa or Bo Anti-Mary and some Nabasunino and some Narasa Anti-Mary and so I'll be able to true just will pray a quick surgery on the part I'm after the surgery in your beer and some men about Praba we bet me a Runium so now so right fans Anti-Mary and some Nabama about true and was winning the game and so Kasaka Crani at day and over Professor Djokovic Chabas Watcher will Bo Anti-Mary Basso as I said your name and some Narasa Casa Anti-Mary or your true champion or your Biokita Kuma and what you know a real fighter essence and your beer and a upra quiet surgery na baso home tono na sebia piano emu nasa Kenya na samba se roba betono na bia tema na daswa wo twese bia betimi recover and cross the wusi pena and on kwa na timi bu abama retire and it is so reference married to me by US Open bia and some na bona baso power breno and some na update eba na Nova Djokovic as a young fan to just ni game baso timi ewini amade tu janopa make catch us in the next match Ebas in the opponent no ye fan Jan Lenastraf and anti-man na so reference Djokovic I say adeba kwa wa fie pa and some I say boy US Open na fans any venue boy US Open na supporters anyone no no omo so giant screen ya there can say zoom and somebody atuja the data am ma catch us say crowd of football Germany for no and some other chances omo so ni ade e bia wo place ko na na ye do ato so ente bia giant screen baako ni baba se 25 na mugusu no anim na US Open for no so AUC na owura fa se Djokovic say wa fe fans ni ye pa eno ati no ono diri e ba se ba wo bo ni nyina no se wo bo na bia wa nya fans ni dede e wo sa venue a ya na nya kama ni nyina chi ohu fans ni me sa se screen so na so nya chi obenya na komo venue eno ati wa bro no so bo ade ye opponent a ye fa se Jalena Straff no o say odiri e ba se a big match our full se guy no so se do 7 no yana no die panto so careful our brother aye third round encounter e betimi abaso number 1 Djokovic ekasai.
We miss the fans, we see them. Thank you guys for being there, following us, supporting us. At least we can see your faces. Obviously we miss them here, we miss the noise and the energy. And you know, that's how I like to play. You know, I like to bring the energy on the court. You know, another big server, you know, I obviously played a great match against him in Western and Southern Open. But you know, different conditions here. You know, if you're gonna play on the center court, you know, he's a big server and not much breeze in here, so that probably helps the server. Let's see, you know, I like my chances best of 5.
Right in Tiano and small red first and Djokovic from Serbia and our tenant cast for the Semino and so added to Can Adam Selko from Lawana say announcement to Abanasa Sir Frank Williams and in the Baba your father Sir Claire Amumio step it down at your free to Mediano Mutia Sansa Woko Williams a wrestling out from Lawanimua Alananka Sir Frank Williams a Yajuma Nadia second in Anas Omotoye and so Anima Sir Dorrington Capital and we just somewhere last month anymore and almost at Toy no Sir Frank Cabaya Juma and so Williams a wrestling I 40 years ago not just 40 years with John and also and the Babana Juma Brasa said I'm second in and some others ever since I'm also found the Aden in 1977 as I say why are Juma 40 years and also and the Babana in Asta Pejas and say I'm at Dorrington Capital and so I Juma across our from Lawan anymore yet is something and some Natema Yatil for an area and some no Juma so now I'm sa Deba question Premier League I'm for what Kiruomo I said your Monesi Bibi so the men second so ko England yes Premier League in Panafana confirm set na almost contractor now coming Chinese TV station your friend is a PPTV and some our almost almost signed 3-year contract our Brassica now san Capionima Premier League I have 490 million pounds and also Capionima Premier League national just after a year the men second is a contractor almost and almost bet me Kava Ghana and as a Premier League matches maybe and so our China I matches some among friend just after 1 year out of that 3-year contract I'm also so much as to me and to us I'm also a chem our brother and some night update Abana Kobe Mamadian Sawote or first Dennis Beckham and so about banner picture and about to Swamame Donny Van de Beek girlfriend your friend is still Beckham getting at the last time now some make me a story said never pan say o tifia unia kita snapper dia ba there person be waro baba do so jama bibi yo emse fa witrim na me fa me baba ma ono so ne gay start so mu date no aye somewhere last year summer enti eya ko be se bia chesembe ko mo ye nyanyi ne sa ana na kokko ba se bia ade e kan se bia date no mo sha se omo so ne date e ma me catch say Dennis Beckham say ekra no say Donny van de Beek pa o mesia kama Arsenal on fa ne baba ne man ne en san fa man ne chena footballers onimo na German second so bano and some natural say o protoma ne fear eni kwa say utiri so de bebom and on one na na watena obi kwa ne bank bia nka bana boy ne kwakwa allegation etinyo obi ana ne bebo brebe koye etidi obai fa ne still Beckham and some number so kan gina say what is an boyfriend na say ne dia Manchester United na the best so catch ni na say me do me ye proud otima say na ni na chiri nyoma won sa kan ni na me me ba wa kom na ma ni na aba na de ambasa me kan say me bo wata so say de somro enso me bo na ntwe de so no support bia wo pa bia me de ba ma ama watimi succeed na me chese me ho titimi menya nka tena ya ye ko England me no miero nyina na ekọ nye ya nware de ba me esa say we jaland informa obekọ no obi se ho ata so buy for still Beckham ne baba say on TSM wa dia man so ban say on Van de Beek na kwakotena UK wa brane wo hwe say bia ne guy no ensom na be kwakoto so na Manchester report to men second so only gonna Solskjaer eno asema na obed e kan nyina no ma me mfanto nim say only gonna Solskjaer say on the gidie e try no say wo betimi ama Donny Van de Beek Paul Pogba ana Bruno Fernandes mu nyina bɔ nyame ya no next season ɛwɔ brand ya kyesa asema manager first so share tuka say bia Manchester kwakɔbɔ game na ho behia so bema sa boys no me sɛ nyina ba enwa na obeda yɛ sa analysis say bisa questions ne sɛ nya bia no why na bɛkɔ ni mu na ho nso na yɛ sa dirty work no ɛwɔ bra manager asema de tuka na enso na de sɛ kwan bia so no abasa Manchester ba obetimi ama mo me sɛ nyina no enso na gyina ma dia ma team no afa Jose Mourinho also kɔ Tottenham ɔmo nso na fa pie Emil Højbjerg and some Nasa for Matt Doherty at Tenaba. Now, the second is a Jose Epa striker. Now, it is some Tombiansa, Serge Aurier, and then Commercials on Tono, and some Naman who come about Kefan San Milano. The second is a Crackaby Pio, Amasa Giuseppe Jose, Eton and Sanono, and some Natimia Tobidiaba. Now, Eric Lamela, the second is was only Bepiaco. Now, Amo Yasana. Lamela Beko, Anna Lamela Betan Sana Manino, ono Eric Lamela Argentina Nino, and some many baby question sir, or did you ever see Yama season and Chebia, and also Asha saying no Eric Lamela, and some never to me Aya Jumana Kema, and Yamatim Ewa Brano, and some night update to Eba San Seminano, yet Emma Yatil for and some now Jumadian so. Now I'm in front of him so almost Olivier Giroud, yes, I will propose at Denema Roma, as I said I'm from himself Roma Fano, I told I didn't Jaco, Amanako, now so I'm in second, and so I'm Olivier Giroud Abaya. Yes, Roman for the summer chance on profile, and yet I say Chelsea first striker. Your friend is Olivier Giroud, and some match and also fetches up just a criteria. I'm also not Pamono Swatimiaba. Now, other two guys and commercial mono, I Akadios Milik of Napoli, and a Cresto Piateca, Omotone Emmanuel Court, German Omo, and an Comia Plan B. Now, German second is a Douglas Costa, and so to me a training and some Nadama Juventus, so much in our Brano, and so I am some Eba. Now, Kobe Junior and exercise, no, Woko I Napoli baby mo campia makato so mo camp our castedi sangro our chese Napoli chao baby na the eternal report am second and they say omo yetron enano pay Emma chese Archbishop eba besom o hwe Facebook no so Bishop ana chese wo boni nose mask on chese one central 14 community no what you nose mask no and so eba from answer makato say training biana Napoli and so by omo camping pesa ye fane castedi sangro biano supporters eba ko omo tunto ticket no come chese sold out now surprisingly yes we no aye Crescenzio Cardinal Seppi on a Archbishop Adama chese Naples chrono the men say can say suffer course or kwakoshira aye Napoli boys no on central for din comment to presente Napoli Jesse aye number 1 and so Adama aye Archbishop now sa number Jesse number 1 mo presente and so Nadama Cardinal Seppi our brothers and aye Crescenzio Cardinal Seppi no omo biad no autograph eto so makabai ama chese obia sense Archbishop ekwa o hwe benku so obon sene suffer mom did na chi no the fan some another suffer and I got to sorry no eshem because Aurelio De Laurentiis our president and some Napoli and so shem Abracha so muna no and so Abraham Chasa Daniel Kema na Obompire and so the Napoli team no na so for Bompire no say Victor Osimhen Junior branch no what catch that was first match I'll bow Shebi. What is 7 minutes every bench by about hat-trick. Now so 7 minutes about hat-trick and our next match Biana so the 5 minutes actually 5 goals Obama. One on your jump Payama only so amen now if it was me say amen. What's the so only 7 minutes about hat-trick. I was saying only 5 minutes about 5 goals. I know I on next match ever so about them in second and some Narasan I requester a Kobasa Crescenzo Cardinal Seppi and some Nara requester here and so the free branch of Victor Osimhen our brothers and I Archbishop Herman Naples Kono now run Omubusan say Wabra Yasambia Stadium and supporters Ebane and was Obana Poli Flaba so as Oba Bianapoli Ekampia fancy Obiabon nose mask Bibia Kama social distancing Yajuma no Diria Basanapoli Fono and some na contate I campagna region pen for Ansana almost Emma fans and so to bar and also matches Omaya Jumapa our brothers and I some Bishop no and some Nadu to our brothers and no yet the Amiata for no run your friend is Aurelio De Laurentiis omo dim komano ano run say ade ba kwa wa ye emoto ho enyenyenyenyenyenye o say ade won nu say a Premier League team be de 110 million pounds and 110 million euros so where 110 million pounds eba say obefa Khalidou Koulibaly be hwe kyerɛ papa yi so ɔkyerɛ ne ho kyerɛ saa team no ɛmɛ nnɛ wɔpɛ 90 million euros kora no ɛgye de ma no Man City foɔ ba ɔmo sɛ na 60 ne apam ɔmo na ɔmo kɔ na ɔmo aba ɔmo sɛ 60 plus 10 asɛ wotɔ adeɛ na wodi ano ɛwɔ abrakyɛ so ɔso wɔ nunu yɛ pa asɛm no bi atwam ɛkɔba sɛ Saskia ne firi England ɛbaeɛ a ɔno nso 90 million nye na yɛsi General Gattuso ɛnso na de request ama president ne sɛ ɔwɔ sɛ ɔtumi hwɛm na mmeranteɛ mmienu wei ɔmo nso atumi extend ɔmo contract no Al-Said Helsai ɔno ayɛ baako ana Nikola Maximovic ɔso ɔno nso atumi extend ne contract no ɛnso adema na police sɛ wɔdiri eba sɛ ne dwumadi a ɔdi ne nyina no ɔbɛhia saa boys na ansana ɔmo nso natumi ayɛ adwuma no kama ma memfa ntonom sɛ Taima ɛkɔba sɛ Brahim Diaz ɛnso ɛdrive aba kyɛ sɛ Melanello ɛno gye adeɛ sɛ junior ɔde bɛtoɔ Taima akoa no babɛyɛ ne medicals no nyina no ɛno nabɛba so awiei na mmom wɔaba bɛduru Melanello ɛwɔ abra boy no ayɛfɛ sɛ Brahim Diaz eba no nyina no Jaminsa kan sɛ awiei ana ɔma schedule sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ne medical sɛ ba so time ɔbɛsan contract nyame yɛ adoma ɔkyena Friday na Brahim Diaz Jaminsa kan sɛ ɔwie bibia ɔbɛtumi ahyɛ jersey number 21 mɛbɛka kyerɛ sɛ Ibra bɛfiri 21 akɔ 11 ɛnyɛ nnɛ ampene pa confirmation ba later and a few days later na confirmation ba sɛ Ibra bɛhyɛ 11 sa number 21 ɔgya no no Jaminsa kan sɛ ɔmo wie bibia ɛfiri na ɛkɔ so ɔkyena Brahim Diaz no ɛso mɛbɛtumi afa jersey number 21 a ɛno nso ayɛ update eba na ɛno nso ayɛ kakra fama so agye Leo Messi ɛnso ɛnsansa meba so na Jaminsa kan sɛ sia no ɛnso mnane so kɔ Argentina ɔnso Argentina Cesar Luis Menotti ɔno sɛ ɔyɛ director Adama various national teams our Argentina ɔno akasa sɛ coordinator ɛnso Adama various teams no wura fan sɛ Cesar Luis Menotti ɛsɛ yɛmfa ntwitwa sɛ hwɛ wɔse apart from sɛ oyi Guardiola sinkyɛn a apart from Taima na Pep Guardiola ɛyɛ adwuma no ma Barca ana bɛka sɛ bia na Guardiola ana ɛyɛ adwuma no nyina wɔ abrahom sɛ Messi mo bɔhyɛ deɛ na so mɔkɔ bia no wɔ save ɛyɛ Barca na yɛ coach ne tactics ɛne coach no ne team of play ɛma ne ma nneɛma kɔ kama no ma Barca na ever since 2012 na Guardiola ɛnso na fi Barca no nyina no deɛ ɔbɛka ɛne sɛ nipa a wagye Barca fo asi wɔ ɛnso ɛde bɛsi nnɛ ɛyɛ abrante no a yɛfɛ no sɛ Leo Messi na deɛ ntoa no Cesar Luis Menotti ɛka saa ase no nyina no ɛne sɛ Messi no emu odia no afatimi asina beti no de akonkodia na Barca wini match bia Barca ba be lose no na wa ya na Barca akwanya draw Messi kura na mebi atwena mo gyegye so ne behwe Messi kan o kakra bia manfo di na tam na de no Cesar Luis Menotti be so kan nyina no enso ngane sa ne ma ekos no what assess are very difficult enso ade ma boy no na odiri ba sasa ko ba se bia Leo Messi every Barca Johnny team bia ana ko ba recommend sa boy no ko no ko bo ne ball enfama Guardiola esanso diri ba se Guardiola no aya Yes, Messi be born ama dwe ode ya adwuma nyina no ado so aye kama Guardiola ehia player bi enso na de Leo Messi Guardiola ehia obi adwuma bi a obetumi sacrifice emponya de ye kyerɛw ewo training ana ode kɔ match ni mo adwuma bi na sɛ mo roma wɔ match na sɛ nneɛma ɛdane nneɛma ɛsesa Guardiola ehia obi asa sacrifices no ado so na betumi ɛdiama no ɛwa bro wɔ na bɛ so ɔtwɛ sɛ Leo Messi enkwa na betumi aye sɛ adwuma no enso adema Pep ɛwa brad ya mensa kan sɛ ne yesina Leo Messi ɛwɔ happy mood ɔn sɛ ɔmo wɔ ibi sɛ tennis kakra bi asɛ mo bobo dan a na we nso abom obi mu kra tie friend squash ani ade a kyɛ sɛ ne de me sɛ kan sɛ fie na me bayi kyɛ no pana me ka kyɛ sɛ Messi hyɛ mo no ye hu sɛ nsɛtwofo no ɔmo nkɔyo ɛhɔ nso pan no ntwam ane watobi ane hɔ nso yogurt ntwam ane wakasa okom de mitimi tobi ebia wo kwana sɛ ɔdo abia no kɔbra ɛhɔ din na ansa na bɛ drive free hɔ ɛnso na pie mo krom no na kyɛ sɛ wabra mu ye pa ɛhɔ ni na de me sɛ kan sɛ Leo Messi anso na ne Suarez edi agro ɛna no pɛ na sɛ wie ya megu so ameka sɛ Suarez ne kita na de ɛhɔ ɛsoro wɔ bra na so bitimi zoom ya video ye wɔ ba na Suarez nso aba no asere manya we na we nso aba ɔse manya a kyɛ sɛ Messi ne Suarez agro mu di no ɛno nso manya akoketua na tie de me sɛ kan sɛ hore Messi na no pɛ odi kan kɔn Leo Messi Foundation I wa Barcelona office so on say no make catch so office so wan ko kam new ho Leo Messi papa ko officer and Leo Messi Foundation na ba bia kan crowd drive free at the ban massa underground o and ko ba say Leo Messi papa and so on one driver car no and so driver car free underground and so made appear straight and they call Leo Messi fie or ko na chese Leo Messi and lawyers no and so ko na papa di kan lawyers na di nkomo our chese foundation and say Leo Messi the office no mo and so all driver area akofie na according to Quattro for the kind of basan papa na driver opia kono omo busan so oh na aba na betoa so ade ama Barca na o se ane na ohwesere no Messi kwa Leo Messi besa body ama Barca papa ne koduru Messi fie na se am so ne ba ne dinkuma na se obi na yi kire no se Messi nso na bona mane no se me Quattro man kasa me ka se dabi mintumi ka ane na mo kwa no ono kwa wonim se bia chese ne ba ne be stay anase ne ba ne stay ane tinsima Quattro afode aba se ono ka se an ana ne ba ne be stay ana chese obeko so body ama Barca ne nyina no hore Messi Leo Messi papa asu wo free aso no obusam sa na okan a chese oje o se dabi onim mo se han papa ne se an ana Messi bobo na chese ma twotwa ma ade no anso ma spread in a space of best 1 minute na sa akoba bia wo se Quattro anya sa na oka jechiro mo na dem nsa kan say Messi ani gye no nim say bia sika so ka won dia esan say de na me nya no say Barca for na ready dem nsa kan menti bi da say na otwe bia no kombe Leo Messi 1.5 million pounds a chese e ha dwen pa na me busa say any Barca for na chese omo was kapa as say Leo Messi kwam say de ogino on twamu 40 million pounds na so on twamu chese e 40 million euros a week mpo ana say mo kwano say week no onya sa amount year kwano hwa enduru na so dem say kan so mo say 1.5 million pounds eno aye sika chese na otwe bia omo betimi atua na say Manchester timi tua vel baba 500 Alexis Sanchez mo na say bi ma gigi bia da ene omo betimi atua 1.5 million pounds na otwe bia ade ama Leo Messi ama Messi boato ne yam na wakoso stay no wakoso abone ball enso ade ama Barca ade ti asoso uni abaji atuma na onyi ntum ni nyina no se de yese de aka ni nyina Messi dia na ne papa ene Leo Messi din kuma awoni fie no de men say kan so odi just over an hour na chese wana ebroso kakra bi ane ma Leo Messi baba san drive here e free e fio san so no odi nyuma ne doso oni ma pio so ye na Ivan Rakitic ene ane mo pa no ntuma aw Sevilla na Rakitic no mu san say Chesi na waba na Messi de na tese no so Leo Messi do beso kan nyina so benya na nka Messi stay o La Liga ni mo na de obeso san kan biem enso ene say Messi na kasa kra no oyo bia ni kwa so change the ambition na obre ne ho ase so si ya ne nyoma ne san ne man nyina no ere so benya nka Messi stay o League ni mo ana musa Rakitic just say na Sevilla munya na mompe no say kebe man baby ahye papa sanka wotewa Leo Messi se metimi sika so me besia kama Sevilla me besa me koso La Liga man baby asha ma Messi nan kasa kwa no akona kan so be formula na onum se ade ba kwa ha dwene se Barca aka so mo to a wo bia mpasa na se Barca ka so mo to a wo bia se mempe onsa turo vida me be kan se boy no e betimi akọ free enye ne eba so na semalum titi ebe se na so obi anya na agye so de takukura kwakoto ti so mtena ho da wa hwera bia nipa no be so offload no na ono so ase kwakwa ya de so amawa de be ba no se bia Barca be jabo no se free of charge no ono so enko no enko sina kan enso enfama team bia wo pe e wa brain eno so ye update from aso ye de eba okọ fansa mama fantorum so big myself president ye fan Jacques Henry Award ye men say kan say yes ono so be so otina na ye to no so be sanse wo to be a professional football league Mutual league no our fans no board of directors they men say can say obeso babenya they occupy the 8th position abra say no aya dia wo twen say no so betimi ase Andres Villas Boas aka champion for say upper striker yes so 6 million euros ana to asa 6 million euros no anom mo twen say so betimi that striker ama send pa no aba besina kana Marcelo Abrano and some night update aba onum say na an official make us Madrid player your fans Odriozola go back to the parent team and I am Madrid na kwara de was 6 man for pa onim say what G League our Madrid san say obo half a season and was about half a season in Ben into what G League our La Liga anymore G League our Germany G Champions League aside German Cup ni na akwadano in the space of bare 1 year or the G major titles mark 4 na omu jane kwan na sporting director your fan say Hassan Salama say na mo be so mo kan ni na no and say boy no can be and mobile champions sense so buy no o take part into mo bonabaso na onum sa de ba ko e won say Shakanufie and signing Vidal Ibisevic over 36 years am signing in 1 year from Hertha Berlin omo release no and obi mpa Shaka first one mo pe jersey number 11 and Vidal Ibisevic omo demano and from Frankfurt omo head coach ye fan Adi Hatta and some nice standing the contract until 2023 and so Adi amani team e wa brano and some nice update e be brano ko ye nyina so no yɛmfa nsɛm no nyinaa no ɛnso memfa nsi ɛnɛ awie wɔ abrade aka no ɛnso ɛma no bibia nso anyɛ kama na ma memfa nto anim sɛ memewɔ adwuma ma wayɛ adwuma mepɛ ama wayɛ no nyinaa no ɛnso ayɛ adwuma ɛyɛ kama asɛsi a meka sɛ sɛ ɔbɔmmɔden ana no mpanimfoɔ no kasa na wo sɛ tumi kasa adwuma no ɛbɛboa wo ama kyɛ sɛ osi kase no mpɔkɔ a bibia no ɛnso natumi akɔ kama ɛnso adi ama wo na adeɛ tie ɛne deɛ mensa ka ne sɛ company korɔ no a ɔmo nso ɛpɛ saa adwumayɛfoɔ no sɛ mebɔ company no ne sɛsi ama sɛ nnipa nka bɛbuɔ no ɛnyɛ nipa ketewa kora nti me deɛ ɛyɛ clue ana mede ma wo mɛsɛ me mewɔ dwuma mu ayɛ yɛpɛ marketing managers yɛpɛ sales agent ana afei yɛpɛ distributors na wokɔ na wokɔhu adwuma paa yɛde ma mo ayɛ na nasora no paa bɔ wo tae na wɔnya wo kaa masa ɛnya asɛm ketewa koraa ɛne nti ɔmɔde yɛn nso bɛba na wo ne mpanimfoɔ no nso akasa na numbers no ɛnso ayɛ 0245 828 551 0245 828 551 na kyɛ sɛ ɔne mpanimfoɔ no ɛnso nkasa afei 0245 828 557 0245 828 557 na kyɛ sɛ saa adwuma no aba bɛtɔ no yɛmfa ma no nyaeɛ na biribia nso ɛnkɔ kama ɛnso mfa ma wo yɛmfa no asɛ nso mfa ma high sense mpanimfoɔ sane sɛ high sense sɛ ɔma wokɔ so a sɛ yɛmmɔ maba so yɛka front line workers ana afei national health service so a mo nso moboa yɛ ɛma kyɛ sɛ covid-19 berɛ mu mode mo nkwa toɔ de ma ghanafoɔ nyina no ɔmokɔ so damase a ɛnsa da na de high sense mpanimfoɔ ka ne sɛ wowura showroom bia mu na sɛ mmɔpɛ biribi atɔ a woyɛ guaranteed sɛ wobɛtumi anya 5 years manufacturer defect warranty akyɛ sɛ ade no wobɛtɔkɔ na ɛnya 5 years na ɛsɛ no ade ba a yɛbɛsa asesa no ade ama wo ɛno akyerɛ sɛ high sense agye ɔm ho di sɛ adeɛ no a wotɔ no ɛnso na yɛ ade pa ɛno nti adeɛ no ansa na ɛbɛsɛ na kyerɛ sɛ woyi so akyɛ papa ane noma no so yɛasɛ tete boa no so sɛ hu ɛnso ade ama wo wopɛ microwave oven blenders iron rice cooker water dispenser kettle steamers anaasɛ sound system mobile phone make up sɛ washing machines ane electric cooker wonya gas cookers ane air conditioners ne bia yɛ mmɔbɔden asɛ ne high sense mpanimfoɔ no ɛnso abɛkasa make up sɛ refrigerators ane afei chest freezer ane tv bia bɛsɛ wotɔ ane inch anaasɛ ne size bia no ɔbɛkɔ high sense wɔn na wɔn nsa nso atumi aka wɔdeɛ ne kama yɛwɔ showrooms a wɔdoɔ wobɛkuma ase a yɛn showroom baako nso ɛwɔ ɛno nso na yɛ kyɛ sɛ wodu asokɔ a wɔno ayɛ nea yɛka ne sɛ kyɛ sɛ meka so wodu kuma city mall no ɛyɛ kumase city mall ana meka sɛ wɔn nsa nso ɛbɛtumi aka high sense wɔn showroom baako ɛwɔ hɔ ana afɔ bɛdum nso a ɛyɛ kɔfɔ clinic wɔn building na mu ana nsa nso bɛtumi aka ɛyɛ high sense mpanimfoɔ no wowɔ kyɛ sɛ akyemɔta wɔbɛkɔ kyɛ sɛ akyemɔta mall wowɔ nea yɛka ne sɛ West Hills nso a ɛyɛ West Hills mall nkranfo bɛkɔ Opera Square La Paz no mokɔ Nyamekyɛ Junction La Paz Road ana afei Rainbow Junction Spinters Road ɛwɔ Abraham Kasa no ɛyɛ Bachona ɛwɔ nso nsa bɛka ɔmo ɛno wɔkyɛ meka sɛ kaso ɔmo ne Pink FM deɛ nimhwɛ wowɔ Takrade nso a ɛyɛ Collins Avenue yɛ Bɛma Circle Takwa ɛyɛ ground floor plot 19 European Town ne sack ɛdeɛ nimhwɛ Sunyane ɛyɛ area 1 OGNTC building mu yɛne Zenith Bank nso bɛn so na afei Tamale ɔbɛkɔ taxi rank ɛwɔ Bank of Africa nkyɛn mu ɔno apɛ Central Market hɔ ana kyɛ sɛ nsa nso ɛbɛtumi aka ɔmo high sense say everyday prices for everyday people. 0302 550 000 0302 550 000 nane high sense mpanimfoɔ no ɛnso ntumi ɛnkasa nso kama afei ma memfa nto anim sɛ mosaic exhibit ɛnso mpanimfoɔ so wokɔ Facebook a yɛ abɔmmɔden nso wobɛsɛkye wokɔ Instagram a wosɛkye mosaic exhibit ɔmo nsa no adwuma no yɛ kama adwuma no hyɛ ase wɔ Libya ma kyɛ sɛ Libya deɛ akyidiaa na ɛba Ghana no ɛyɛ mosaic exhibit adaroma ama Takrade Tanganyika University ana afei mekaw sɛ Ken West mpanimfoɔ nso no ɛtumi aboa ma ba so na ma memfa nto wɔnim sɛ mosaic exhibit adwumadie no sɛ adeɛ a bɛso ɔmo yɛ adwuma no ɔmo de tiles ana ɛyɛ sɛ de tiles ɛbɛtwerɛ Silver FM na bɔnum wɔ kɛseɛ kamakama a tiles no ɛnwae ɛbɔ afebɔ ɛno wɔkyerɛ ka sɛ kala na ɔmo de yɛ no anya ade sɛ bɛfɛdi ɛmpopɔ ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ mosaic exhibit nsa no adwuma ɔpani Kwabena Nkrumah Memorial House a wɔte Parana Bato no ɔmo na ɛyɛ meka sɛ Enumere Memorial House a ɛno nso bɛn Dimlight a Maxima Tech no ɔmo nso ana ɛyɛ wobɛhu ɔmo ɛwɔ kɔdeɛ more run about as a one extra so I'm quite so I 0244 593 213 0244 593 213 nano mosaic exhibit champion no and some kasa and openi yamoache menim se bibia and so ebe kama na capital lot tumpan for say am buy a che na living bitter sadie ana na man kokra no bobo no masa na mbro afon so bumpy serious okona wa branch okoto dwom ya yantumi na sasabro tunya obekona wa brewa no obototas ana branch so bo ma branch be o kokko justify so mo to bo ma no se park so ya ne type me amanfo fie nua je boto ne na so nipa no yɛ ba right ɔbɔ nyina no ɔkɔ nanim sɛ ɔde awura nipa no fie maame no sɛ hey mɛka me nkwan to ngu
Silver Sports
ɔbɛkɔ no akyɛ sɛ aberewa ɛyi total sɛ nya asɛm to akora ne nyinaa no ɛnso mma ɛkyɛ sɛ living peters ne tonic ne ne capsules no ɛno nso abɛdwa so na meka sɛ adeɛ bi a ɛnyɛ dema nipadua adeɛ bi akɔ nipadua no mu abrɛ ɛnyɛ papa pia no living peters ne tonic ne capsules no ɛnso ɛna ɛbɛtumi ayi afiri nipadua no mu kama meka sɛ great Swedish ayɛ peters no yɛwɔ tonic sɛ wɔ capsules sɛ wɔ hɔ ɛno nso ɛbɛboa ma kyɛ sɛ ɛbɛklɛ wo mogya kyɛ sɛ blood vessels no ɛbɛklɛ mu kama ɛbɛma kyɛ sɛ mogya no atumi adi afurisa no yie ɛma yadeɛ biaa ɛma mɛtena wo nipadua no so ɛno nti mesrɛ wo wobɛnom adupa ama ayɛ mogya mu adwuma a ɛyɛ great Swedish bitters tonic ɛne ne capsules ana mekamfo ɛde ama wɔ ba deɛ sɛ ɔba wote nka sɛ no bɛmɛhyɛm no wase yɛ wo ya wote nka sɛ bia nka firi wase ba wɔne nyɛ ho ɛno akyi asɛ wo no deɛ ɛtiɛ ne sɛ bosome nso ano ma agyigu menstrual pains menstrual disorders flow no ɛnhyɛ da ma no sɛdeɛ wopɛ no ba mmɔden asɛ female corrective formula ɔnso wobɛtumi agye power O2 deɛ ne din ɛne ne honam sɛ ɛyɛ aduro tatahwɛ a wɔ ba a wate nka ni hɔ wotumi nom bi bɛrima nso a wontumi nyina ɔno aso nkyɛ no waduro no ɛyɛ power O2 bɛma ni gye soronko aba ɔba ne bɛma nhyia mu die mu na wokɔ mmuro mu a ɔmo bɛn Salvation Army Church no ana meka sɛ Roman Hill ɔmo nso ne Zongo Police Station so ɛnso mmadi animhwɛ ɛyɛ 0550 077 349 0550 077 349 anaasɛ 0244 225 522 0244 225 522 na kyɛ sɛ ɔne mpanimfoɔ no ɛnso ɛnkasa Western Diamond Travel and Tours ɛnso mpanimfoɔ sɛ yɛmfa nto anim sɛ woyɛ school ni na abɛsɛ nyame yɛ adema next year wokɔto a wade sua no so ɛnso awɔ amano ne ɔbɛsɛ ɔkɔ US of Canada ɛyɛ India Australia anaasɛ Norway na abɛsɛ ɔkɔ na akɔto wade sua so a hyɛ no so ma me sɛ registration no ɛyɛ $200 pɛ no register wobaa certificate ana for transcript ana ne yɛka no sɛ passport ɛnso bɛka ho na wobɛkɔ akɔsua de ama biribia nso ayɛ kama yɛhia electrodes welders anaasɛ plumbers afei yɛsɛ mpɛ welders and steel fixers carpenters and drivers yɛde mu kɔ Dubai where adɔma da so wa mantam ayɛ kɔ agya hyehyehye yɛ panipa no kakra bi ɛti numbers no so a yɛmfa bi 07 016 058 na kyɛ sɛ ɔne mpanimfoɔ no ɛnso ɛnkasa kama yɛmfa no aseɛ ɛma Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services ɛyɛ Dr. Grace Boadu ɛnso ɛne down no meka sɛ amanfoɔ ɔgu so ɛgye ayaresa na yɛ abɔmmɔden nso bɛfrɛ doctor no ɔbuki appointment sɛde bɛyɛ a ɔnkɔnkɔdi so nkyɛn san sɛ hɔ no nipa a ɛkɔ akɔgye ayaresa na ɛbɛborɔ w'adwene wo nti aseɛ so ɛno nso kyɛ sɛ doctor ɛyɛ adwuma paa na naso ani mmienu baako ɛwɔ sunwan kwan no so ɔbu akɔkɔfo dua ɔne dawo filling station deɛ no hwɛ ana wonam barekɛse kwan no so nso ɔhwim ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ barekɛse kwan no so no ɔhwim no ɛyɛ school junction na sɛ bɛtumi aka no ɔhwim duro ɔhwim a busa sɛ wopɛ baabi a Dr. Grace Boadu no ultra modern clinic ana kyɛ so apagya ɛde asi wɔ a wɔma amanfoɔ nso ɛho tɔ ɔmo ɛyɛ stroke ɔte aban to ɔwu tia so aban no mu ɛbɛwɔ so ɛne wɔkyimi ka sɛ yɛabawoɔ sɛ wopɛ ɔba wopɛ bɛma na sɛ ntafo na wohia ɛne wɔkyi ma memfa nto ɔnom sɛ woyɛ ɔba na nneɔma nhyɛla nkɔɛ mfam abɛsɛ ɔyɛ vagina steaming bɛma apɛ sɛ wokyerɛ sɛ mpa wɔ bɛma mu na ɔbɛyi bɛma to no nsɛm ɔde aduro ka no no ɔba ɔbɛtɔ nkyea ntimi serɛ ɔhyɛ no nsoma me ɛsiane sɛ wanka sɛ wadi ho watini akyɛ wonya wayaresa ɛno nto wu sɛ hona wokɔnokɔ no gyidi a mɛ sɛ wokɔ a bɛtɔ nkyea na akyerɛ sɛ doctor bɛtumi ama wo hu sɛ nyankopɔn ne tumi ɛnso ɛhyɛ ahaban mu ɛno nti yadeɛ bia ha no yadeɛ bi adu neɛ ɛka no sɛ ɛyɛ spiritual marriage no nyina no kɔ Dr. Grace Boadu a ɔno nso bɛtumi aboa ma biribia nso atumi akɔ kama ɛnso adi ama penis enlargement no nyina no wɔbɛtumi adi ama mo nso a watɔ nsa mu na wobɛsɛ wogya nsa no wobɛsɛ wogya akɔ ɔnom nanso ɛyɛ den ma wo no doctor asɛm nka nkyerɛ sɛ bra no sɛ ɔbusuani bi nso atɔ mu a bɔmmɔden asɛm wode no bɛkɔ numbers no yɛ 0246 518 003 0246 518 003 and after 0206 812 558 0206 812 558 na Dr. Grace Boadu nso enyo so na bibia nso no enko kama enso emfama na yemfa na senso mfama Alaska Star Enterprises sanse Alaska so da so ye adwuma papers ne na so ye ana on sanso ebetimi aka papa no mo mo pe ba ko mienu miensa bi ato mo so mo nya dodo tu akwagoto no nyina no ya bo mo nya so ne Alaska Star Enterprise enso ebekasa Alaska eye adwuma ewo dumbe kasa designs na ba mo ana fe colors ne so do so e kira wo se nyoma enso aba be gumpa the more na wo to no so wutu akwagoto no the more ano no so etibo no so ama sɛde bi amfasoɔ no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi awɔ deɛ wallpapers no deɛ ɛyɛ genuine original a kyerɛ sɛ ɔde yɛ adwuma tum sampa ade no ɛfɛ paa nti wodu adum a ɔbɛn Prudential Bank no ayɛ 0554 114-878-0554 114-878 and afi 0268-419-596 0268-419-596 nani Alaska and so enkasa TC aduane na ben obetchira wakokwa baako bo 7 na akokwa baako bo 11 massa formation na no bo se chese salad any cream no wo mu gina 8-10 pampe and it was aduane na de ya aduane bi akeka maka say start say so I chest e wo kroma nye no fried rice cake ka obedinti no ti e ka say koji TC dia Chelsea a chewa duane panum obenya value for money anya duane bi akeke say what an engagement parties and which a year artist ebani nyina no omo the orders no MTC place your order what dey tena ho ndefre ye de mo chese moto gan be ba be deliver na kama de aman aduane de ni kwan se wodi se bibia de ko ni peduane mo de aduane person se wan wabre no nya TC number no ye 0249 030830 0249 030830 obehun awotafo formas aye scoreboard junction ho ana me ka so dru kronomo so aye main station ho ana so betimi aka no TC Comedian Sober Friend Bibians and Kokama from a TCO, and some like so your Jumanema Dasewa Junior, as a global brand ambassador, as Adama TCO, Ope, Kev TV, a 4K TV, Android TV, or Brad Dibiado Android, mobile phone, and Yadesa Android television, and some Nebet Miamon, Yabomodian Sobeko TC and Panifaso, a Yadesa air conditioners, I written the 3-star, and watching near Canada washing machines, Linano, was sounds a bit Miaka TCO, dear, or tried on my own to the phone, as I say, Ghana Business Awards, a bass just last year. I'm going to find the best electronics company in Ghana for the year 2019. And until Kotisio, Nakotona Mapafa Kufi, I'm going to the best point of the same building. I 0546 258 047 0546 258 047. Now the creative lifestyle also found him. Na bibia so anya kama enso emfama na yemre na fi ye be balita na ya ba beto aso na de aka nyina no enso aye kama for now de ye de mo messages no ana fa mo voice note ana to aso ansa na bedwa for na bana ya hwe ensem ne mu.
Di Maria, good afternoon.
Salema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikolana buso wami awukolana ilondoloze
Wanna my YouTube for now, branch YouTube, Oko YouTuber, yeah, live for Silver FM Ghana, Seche, and channel no Silver FM Ghana. Now YouTube Junior Boatin say good work, fancy and Safado. I say, also Boadu, also say Sports God, let it flow, and I feel say nice shirt, fancy and Safo. I feel say good afternoon, Sports God, listening to live from Cronum Capra, and just away entry Steven on YouTube, and then a message in the buyer. I feel Chris Williams also says, I'm watching you guys live from Redden, UK. You guys are doing a full work over there. Yeah, CP for your compliment. Yeah, I must YouTube for you. YouTube area, YouTube was on its own, a word on its own. Now, some trap crown, of course. Check it out, times exactly 2 live on 798.3 FM. We are holding it down, so going down. Maybe I may catch us, so you can also join a conversation by hitting us up on Twitter. Using the hashtag Silver Sports, hashtag Silver Sports on Twitter. Yeah, bamo messages listen after the voice note chat to make us a pawn after Mike and Winnie say Maxwell and AC and so bad and swatching a queen of bread in Semina Eba. More messages are by a banner and what you must say. And until we still live on 798.3 FM and area Sports Center, Jumediano. And I just said, Dema, Warner, Shadrach, any can call voice note to no see Rebeba. I Twitter messages no sooner about enjoy messages a hodwa and also about an area voice note I'm the buy, no, NTA.
Di Maria, good afternoon. The friend of boy Jerry, with the Philadelphia news site. Michiamuna, Michiama, so super. na menim di ntia baso na mpanyimfo mbe so mo twi Messi transfer no tenchina so mane nko saka me nko an kabana akura na wo se okọ because wayi bia ma pa tiki kwa se problem bia beto ye ne ntem ansa na wakọ itibe dia me ka che ba sampanyimfo be ya nkoma no nko animanimu ya ne ntu ebo ase chitin fufuro na be blessing pa dia ma baso na fo nyina edamase.
Fancy, good afternoon. Hey, oh boy, guys, go need the part one. Fancy, I'm already a person who you transfer. More corner, more bananas. I'm on 420. I said, we won't you. I fancy Tiana Marco Cacrani, who you. I met him cinema at you.
Fancy Di Maria. I'm Diana Watch Daniel. Oh, say on a day, we are now you. Situ si advert no TC advert no aja ya na am told so bye
Andy this is your boy na you papa from Kromwase me yadamu burita fancy Di Maria baby we no safwado baby me yadamu burita.
Hello, fancy. Good afternoon, fancy. Me pacho me kasa free Ebuakwa. I fema Adonai. Me kasa free Ebuakwa. Fancy, say there. The whole Kumasi odo compare Obia following Sibia. Oye fake, fancy. Obia odo compare following Sibia fake, fancy. Do you see kasa kra fancy? Me say ni pe gumi store hanu bia edi fancy. Ona bodale ko usu boati city o den. E china papa 1 week Ebuakwa.
Fancy. Very I want to Jano. Me did say, no paying for you now, be away. Very Mr. O, I am a person who Manchester is a person who said, yes, I co play before I asked Hannah and Assay. But you didn't Ibrahim, I'm there for wife.
Good afternoon, Fancy Di Maria. I do not know you. Now, cry, I'm saying, I'm for a crab one. I know one cast I know what piano to Janian because you feel Jim
Silver Sports.
Only every California.
You Fancy Di Maria, I'm Churchill, no over for Fancy. A idea. I am some woman say sooner for updating transfers. It's the only air Fancy. We idea Fancy. Were you? I
Fancy Di Maria. Good afternoon. The Kotobuku Mahala Mahala just oh Fancy. And then the one my crab by me also. And then the one color Mercy as mama and I see the crab by me also. Last week now I'm intimate foreign news no. Because now when you saw back castle Mercy continue intimate. They say Mercy kwa na se Barcelona and goose no hana be shamaye. I mean aje leg no asaje kopadere. Ipa the goose me aje kopadere na leg no no na okui.
Fancy Di Maria ono abejo for mama ha. Efem Isaac mkasefe bukanche. Na kama ajo ni se Mercy eso mujana mano kona ehwede tin be ni ehwe yenso anontem. Fancy Di Maria ono abejo for mama ha. Efem Isaac mkasefe bukanche. Na kama ajo ni se Mercy eso mujana mano.
Hello Fancy, good afternoon. Fancy di kuma won yo se di o. Ene sen wono. It's around my Jeffrey more time on Casamaya, especially African. It's a dinner couple for you. We see it once because if you engineer say, a boy star rooney.
Good afternoon, Di Maria. As though, the embody and I say, I need the blues, I need blue light. Because a free blue light. Our mom do money to Messi when you're mau into money same team. Now feed the blues which I may say, ye, which I ye, Chelsea for life. Di Maria, to Jana my uncle.
Okay, won't ye Bobby Jaffono na ya Bobby Sheminary live on Silver 98.3 FM 5 minutes after 2. Na me ba Twitter wana afem about Michael and Paul na him kakra. Amu daddy stone say there is a way to do it better and Fancy always got us saved. And I just amu daddy stone date in the message ne ba fe Twitter na me network ne ha me pa but me yehu adwuma na me the messages no more dia but Macario Senior so say Sports God we are doing the listening large and loud behind Koroko training grounds Jache. Fancy we dey feel you are yenso feel mu pa. God of Sports, keep doing the good work for Ashanti Kingdom and Ghana. And I just say Macario Senior a date the message by where Katanka Wesley also says Sports God. May the Almighty bless you for you and the crew for the works. I listened to Michael just yesterday and I'm already in love with his analysis. He's too much. And I just say Katanka Wesley and so at the buy I feel Kabiru Carlos Wangra boy on Twitter. I said the best afternoon sports show is live and airborne by Sports God Fancy Dimaria Faye when so Papa that and so say someone should tell me what this current GFA has done to deserve such privileges. Papa that message general I'm for Franklin and so say Ika Casillas on any day. Natchez Bisas goalkeepers from great in the 21st century and a Natchez on Nadina Adventure Eban a branch of Payao at the free Patrick Seat collection on it or Mama Kofi Samemo our doom and we see their horrors as cartoons because the God is with us, Fancy. We are proud fan of you, boss. We will stick and stay with you forever. Royals Army because you've never failed us, God of Sports. Let your miracles descend this afternoon. And also, I branch a messenger. What the Banana Poco on Twitter says, that man De Laurentiis is mad.
Silver Sports.
See the magic in the air. Felix also Bonsu. And so say, Fancy Dimaria, please, I want to know whether Kahavet will be quarantined or not. You can run on my gum katra until your bar. No man kakra bianaja. I be on maybe a few days and I say, be cry hours. Now, Kakaru Francis also say, Fancy, I want to know the transfer news about Liverpool. Arguably the biggest club in the Premier League. The message and on a fame. When so, my man Shay Nafi. Omama Kovisame, and so I say, we the Royals Army always support the best since Silver Sports is the best. We throw our support for the crew till the end. And Omama Kovisame de Baye, I feel when so Ramos, Wale GH, and also say Silver Sports is on inside Bronx, Americans. Nobody looks at the moon in the afternoon. And this is the moment when it would most require our attention.
Sports.
Sincere, it's okay. I beg your pardon, or say, and this is the moment when it would most require our attention since its existence is still in doubt. And I just say, on also at the buyer, Yedi Twitter and every so no show no so. I feel when so Bubaka Idris, I say, good afternoon, Fancy. Watching and listening to the best sports show live and clear at Sadiq Aluminium and Glass Ventures at Sawaba Junction near Benap filling station. We need more updates about Kahavet, our national camp, just before the Makacho, so maybe that. Hold your shield firm against people who are trying to put you down. Use your sword to eliminate those who stand in your way. Fancy flow ima if you have a project ima this message you know and so at the buyer I feel when so a branch of I'll say or Safari and Fancy Mara, you guys are making us proud in Ghana, especially your pace. I can't think far the message on a fake demony and so say simply the best show in Ghana with the best crew. The message on I don't know if you go so say louder inside Miami Magazine inside Comerica with the Boston Celtics are making it 3-0 against Toronto Raptors tonight. Bleed Green, Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat guys did it again, and by making it 2-0 against Giannis Antetokounmpo's Milwaukee Bucks. And if you go to the message about Kusi Bernard, and so say Casillas is the best, no discussion about
Silver
it.
Sports.
Greetings to all VIP boys inside corner. And I just want to add message, you know, and so at about what yeah, Basuna and maybe so come for say show me question and apostle ha to 1 hour so open more Africa apostle about na shomo kwedi na make so be so de kakra ba e dia de register mobile man in Douglas and Chroma 0550 148351 0550 148351 na chese kakra bia be send e dia ba so piano ya je ne adawase wo Michael minim sa on ho ye
me ho ya Fancy
what my shall send through when na into
okay Andra so obedi a wonderful job about Donny van de Beek say all joining Manchester United and then perhaps a danger womb how United fans cautious in say more expectations or more share free brandy and all. I want to delve
Silver
deeper
Sports.
into it and outline certain aspects. And our face baby also Manchester United for sure. Van de Beek Oshana, he's a progressive player. A can't progressive player. Not just say every season piano or the BB can't the obey no. And so what from time of the making a debut, Ajax Amsterdam. Now what they compare this season in particular vis-a-vis Manchester United, almost central midfielders now for the 2019-2020 season. I think Bruno Fernandes FIMA award a better goal per game ratio. No, he topples Paul Pogba, he topples Scott McTominay, he topples Fred Mo. The point is that he has been used efficiently at Ajax. And then Omashe ehu baby omode ne besha ebe weke. And to coach Eric Ten Hag our systems are obo and it favors the boy wherever obe deploy no. One thing that comes to bear, the boy is tactically disciplined. And then no matter what, woman instructions as a coach, he will execute it perfectly.
Yeah.
There is something about him so na amount for epe ewa brantia back on every man you. That is under Herrera. And to be sure, Brian Herrera, free Manchester United, Echo PSG. People were like, now that I'm renewing the contract because basically, open midfielders are not more cut every blade of grass. It was under Herrera. Not the one who said Pogba more lazy anyway. Herrera was almost everywhere. And that is a typical Donny van de Beek.
Pogba de na Manchester for no see anu okunkun.
Pogba ne de no. Ya beba no so what share Donny van de Beek and what he does it is clear and they make progressive in 2016-2017 the first full season wires. He had 32 appearances, 1 goal, but he registered 4 assists. Then the following season, which was 2017-2018, this is what he did. 39 appearances, or shared 13 goals and contributed 6 assists. Then over 2018-2019, about 57 matches in all competitions. And then he contributed 17 goals, 4 more than the previous season, and registered 13 assists, which is 7 more than the previous season. Then 2019-2020 season year coronavirus in Dutch for name to me no. He had 10 goals, 11 assists in 37 appearances, which means that he was on course to improving on your year 2018-2019 until every season be or the big count and a commensurate with the age. He learns more and adds more to his game. So Manchester United fans can be optimistic.
Silver Sports.
Now about
Silver
dangers
Sports.
Yes, but Razy and Rano. He should calm down. So Manchester United near.
Also now me a social crash will bet me a bomb me and sing
yes
in the game.
Yes. Once he's a typical box to box midfielder, but with the various introductions into the game, tactics and formations are coaches bono. Now role neighbor be a bit obsolete. So players like Michael Lacy and Monier, they were very dominant in the early 2000s. But you be right 2010 bana and now say coaches be at the style be by playing from the back, so you might not really rely on such players because who was central defender no to me initiate attack in the manwa plus and Tiebenya PK mo Yebenya Ramos to do the job, so you not really rely on a box to box midfielder to do a job for you. But CC the TN say coaches be at the tactical variations and one coach who did it very well in England Carlo Ancelotti. I brought back Chelsea with that 4-4-2 diamond formation. No, into Obebo either of John Mikel Obi or Michael Essien at the base, not the Lampard Balaka flanky or more. Then perhaps in advance, maybe Obebo de could be an Obebo player be. So you could see that Chelsea were functioning efficiently. At times, Obi and not the Maluda Beto left. We Pierre Lampard him, so Lampard will get the goals. Droba and Elka will champion the attack, and that was the time our Chelsea fans any G and Elka hopa under Carlo Ancelotti. So what happens here is this: Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in Manchester United and what they do.
Silver Sports.
Solskjaer believes in the Sir Alex Ferguson philosophy, and of course, who the greatest central midfielder within the last 30 years of Manchester United is Paul Scholes. And since Paul Scholes, United have never had any central midfielder on Bobby Abion. And they've struggled to replace midfielders. Our free team ni Marco. Until Rodrigo Possible, Beba, Anderson, Beba, Obebo, Tom Cleverly, a tall list of players who have come to fill the central midfield role. They ended up being flops because they failed to hit the expectations. Now with Donny van de Beek, he's a player who made Paul Scholes enjoy himself, a player in the make of players on my Paul Scholes in AJ. Roy Keane, Michael Carrick. These are selfless players. Roy Keane will do all the dirty job for you. Paul Scholes, Kwenim Nekoshe goes. Then you have Michael Carrick, brought in from Tottenham. Abra Roy Keane free team United were struggling to replace and Tibu near the John Shea. But when Michael Carrick came, he freed Paul Scholes again. Now people have been talking about why Paul Pogba needs to be freed to enjoy himself.
Sports.
And when Pogba was at Juve, there was an Andre Pirlo who would sit deep, Arturo Vidal who would do the dirty work, and then Pogba on the left will operate effectively. Until Ubon so about 3-5-2 now. Ubon so the imagination now, Pirlo Gin and Fin to check passes. No Pogba can operate fully on the left. Until no bad first, no. Not the ones more from the left. Yeah, but their tactics. Now what happens here is this: United with the 4-4-2 diamond now make you have Scott McTominay and then Nemanja Matic for Mujina the base of the midfield. No.
Turning point.
Yes. Debbie. Over 4-4-2. The 4-4-2 say the 4 backs. Right back, left back, and then the central defenders. Now all the Matic age na or more enim. Now on the center circle, no one's a circle need to say right, no. Or the Ada of Pogba and now Bruno Fernandes beige now right. Now or the Donny van de Beek up to left, but they can alternate because of tactical variations. And then in attack, no behind the 2 strikers, no obetime about Paul Pogba. But indeed, a better pyramid. A triangle.
As a triangle.
Yes. No, but you Matic a free. So Matic should be free to do the defensive work. Now with this pyramid, they can revolve, move across. Into
Manchester for Premier League.
No, baby, I saw me cautious. You get it. Inside pyramid will work in that order. And then Marcus Rashford and then also Anthony Martial will lead the attack for them. As and when maybe all the missing group have been. Now United last season, normally too predictable. Tough games, no. Obonso about 5-3-2. Then ABR no reverted to 4-2-3-1. And now man for the do now with Donny van de Beek, ultimate vary tactics depending on opposition
Silver Sports.
And one varia 4-2-3-1. He can also slot in and do a job. At Ajax, Otimibo was central midfield or deeper and can also play attack. So what happens is that 4-2-3-1, no, you can play Paul Pogba and then Donny van de Beek as the 2. Then in advanced midfield, Obebo flanks, because United traditionally they love wingers who operate. And either right or left, Ryan Giggs or David Beckham or you get it, Ronaldo will come in at a point in time. So United are known for producing wingers as well. And Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, now the Bruno Fernandes are shame Finfin, so tactical variations, and that is what United want to do. Initially, I had down say a best stifle the growth, and I say a potential Scott McTominay. But McTominay is also someone who is learning and can adapt to situations easily. So tactics and harding. But this is where Manchester United fans need to be cautious. 1, United and their history of signing Dutch players, especially players are almost 24 and below.
Also now we are Depay.
24 and below, they tend to struggle at Manchester United. They've had like 11 Dutch players from Abobama. Yep. And who shall list Nimua players who came and excelled were 25 and above. Wow. Were 25 and above. I can give you the tallest. We are about 24 and below, and also tallest of players who came and never excelled. My main call is simple.
Quick one.
Yeah, quick one. I won't delay. This is it. Osher Alex Batner, no a left back with Bethesda I am. When Batner came, he was seen as the Obi Obabedi Patrice Evra. Yeah. Batner was very good in the Dutch Eredivisie, but when he came to England, he struggled to adapt. 1, Dutch boys, yet show them the academy style of football, so they will need to develop mentally. And then learn to adapt to situations when they exit the terrain with Netherlands. No more by any different terrain. Omoko Spain, I am a Taibo Omokakra. Omoko Italy, it works for them. But the English game is very different. And you will need to learn how to play because England, the Mbobo and Nkwa, it is kick and run, mostly. So I am not physique in also counting. Now, Batner came and then he was struggling to adapt because Patrice Evra, he can also play in a system where we dominate and play. Enti Oba United, no, they were also in a transition. Enti the Atiane say one kasa team na wabem na fe no mo hwehwe. Then 2 won't system na say, won't terrain na say. Enti he struggled to adapt and then eventually he was let go. Okay. That is Alex Batner. Uyi Batner free wa. The other players, Ebi Eya Jordi Krajov. Jordi Krajov, yeah, Johan Krajov, but United had the name Krajov. They thought, say, oh, we might be having another Johan Krajov. In Tomoko fan from Barcelona, he was 22 years. When he came, Ankoye, Omonyo. Then there is Ayer Dali Blend. Blend, a versatile defender, can play left back, can play central midfield, and can also play central defense. When he came to Manchester United, the same adaptation period, the demands say, "What I ask, I am not multi football," I said, so they allow you to develop, make mistakes, and then learn from them. At Manchester United at that point in time, they were hungry for success because now trophies were quite. So what happens is that the Leblend no bano. By the village ne Ferdinand more anything. Okay, left back Okrenko you bet me about the but Evra. That these players will make mistakes. Now the moment criticism comes in, especially with the English media, or you're foreigner, they don't deal kindly with you. When you're English, they will allow you to make your mistakes and forget you even play for the team. Until Lingard mo bet me about Manchester United no be and Kahoshe. Okay. But oh you're foreigner and I mistake pa. They will start discussing it front pages. The Sun, Daily Mirror, they will be discussing it. So Dali Blend struggled when the pressure came and he couldn't settle. When he reverted back to Ayers, so you know about Champions League in him. Exactly the point. And then the other players, there is Memphis Depay. He was a star in the Netherlands, excelled, did everything. People thought he was a new number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Obaye. Exactly. He was 21 years. Adaptation, environment. Donny van de Beek is 23 years. This is where you need to be cautious. Players who have come to United are moving Netherlands or must excel. Jaap Stam, he was 26 years. Had played for PI.
Yes, and he bro. 25.
Exactly. Yes, because who said mostly from 25, 26 you are entering your peak and you have matured in the game. Jaap Stam had played for PSV Eindhoven, excelled, so he came to United, slotted in, and your problems on his Alex Ferguson. He could have gone on to become one of the longest 7 centre backs who also were excellent for United. Jaap Stam Frimois. There is Ruud van Nistelrooy. I don't need to mention his credentials for Manchester United. Then there is Edwin van der Sar. No crown about a Premier League name about Baye Juma with Fulham at 35 years. There is Arnold Maren, who is the first ever Dutch player to play for Manchester United. He was 31 years. And then there is Raymond van der Gaal, an excellent backup goalkeeper for Peter Schmeichel for Manchester United. Then there is another aspect but maybe no better because of time. So United fans will need to be very cautious and then not place much expectation on the boy. If you allow him room to develop, he could become the next post.
And Manchester for Masuma Michael and I am what Jumanana maybe so bad or no obed case me and sending a bit miabo. Emene social ankasade atoso se obetimi ama boys ni miensa nyina bo ntem se Manchester for the nana kodwomo e se league se the Mike no obedi ene no ane de league mu agi o paper so ne fe akasa mo de be yadwuma me awe na we aye daddy ana o say okay I say I can see Mr. Jeffrey is enjoying Michael's analysis. Wow, I feel Dennis Boachen say more than ever fancy and also the buy when so I have Floyd entry Dako Blantine and also say great analysis on Facebook and Floyd entry at the buy Obed.
Well, fancy the thing. I don't okay. I don't know
Manchester for the Mama League they'll say Jaibo.
Well say the issue about balance maybe you do for no one United for better say once the United set up the 99 team had
Silver Sports
Roy Keane on the air what we call the dirty works. He's a destroyer on my team being set up in a rhythm and found by punishing Manchester United, and that is part of football. They say on say we can fufu and far the back on the normal be me the way fra
and we be here with drone woman.
Yes, and I'll be here your body and a bunch near the fra. That's not a benkusu benkua.
Silver Sports.
Yes, bunch morene any more back on near the young fat more back open a benku. That is the same thing when it comes to football. Oh yeah, any so my issue with the United midfield and the quality as our players need possess it. Because United teams are on body the 2DL, that's the double defensive liner. If you have players like Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, and Van de Beek, one movement room, Into movement, Donny van de Beek Ben be create space out of nowhere, no matter how compact team normal ball set up his defense. Obenya the intelligent passes from Paul Pogba, whether long or short. No enya Bruno Fernandes so also the incisive passes. Enya no obetimi enya war passes from these players. War passes near the FN 1-2 no. Omo betimi about 1-2 ayi players be me ense free. But me must na American here say with these players they have to support the defensive work and tactically the qualities our players will possess no. Won't you form the defensive work. Matia argument we said Donny van de Beek bet me about as a defensive midfielder. It's never true. Only the Premier League ni body defensive midfielder.
Ebina Dion get call Barca no brana from person me dey kwa anymore.
Only the body defensive midfielder. He can be used as a register or a deep line playmaker. But any nyina pe. Deep line playmaker is different from a true defensive midfielder. So the Gattuso kobo 6. Now the Andrew Pello kobo 6. The omo be any nyepe.
Okay.
So what they make? John be any nyepe. Say even Chelsea, who didn't go Kante jina 6. The base of the midfield. No jina defense n'anima. The N'Golo Kante be man. Nya no bi na Jorginho jina ho be ya ma. Enti unless say be the Donny van de Beek be Jorginho adwuma no. But every team be about a register or a deep line playmaker need a player be dirty work in front of the register. Silver Sports. Betting the with Italian national team. Gattuso jina ne nchen. Enti ono na be take the defensive work no. E dey man the rough edges, the crazy work on the be ya man. Now the Pello had the freedom to spread the passes. It is a Donny van de Beek benyo obia, and Paul Pogba is not cut for that job. Bruno Fernandes is not cut for that job. International no American say the best system for them no. Sir Alfred Ramsey 1966 or the England they World Cup no. What we call the wingless wonders. Nipa forge in Finfio, no true winger, but Baku jina the base that is market doing the defensive work. No, one had the freedom, one had those players, the liberty to employ their brilliance when it comes to the ball. The ball and they say, oh, no, they be chat. No, I just born a Momo. And if they put up such a team, they will have balance. And then team Diana United bet me de Nipa me and San ain't me fenching for us.
Silver Sports.
They can use Donny van de Beek, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes. Maybe I'm not teaching Bobby. But against teams are Omanya strong when it comes to attack, but me a good when it comes to defense. They said the middle place teams now. Omono ball me nyina akogu akire. Sa team ne the only omo ball na boss amiensa na e best. Because how many times would they even get the ball to develop an attack? And so when you be crying Gina base now, you rely on the brilliance and the passes of these players to cut them out and score a goal. But it would be share team it City. Our road you ultra. And our road you what you call the tactical fouls. Oh, Dibrania. Now Unibia. When they are building the attack, who will stop their rhythm? But it needs some additions and some
Silver Sports.
Now, fancy no question be by about coaches. Now, BBC say countries being the produce best coaches. England are doing what bomb pa. But so much work back. Yes, but when it comes to coaches, England before Nadia when it comes to coaching. Only Argentina crowd best coaches than England. Argentina. Because I share Herrera. Oko Inter Milan or Mufan Diagro. He's somebody they worship. And Herrera in Italy depend on Luis Suarez before Barcelona. He started from Atletico Madrid. Not the Atletico Madrid are just Spanish La Liga too.
Silver
He's an Argentine. Now yeah Barcelona for no Fanaba. And about Barcelona, he will win the Spanish La Liga twice. But just that the philosophy na Herrera bono. No about what you call the Catanasio. Barca himself almost a fluid game. Until you have differences with Barcelona board because of his style of play. No a free work with Italy. And we say Italy there. He's cut for that job. Into on the Bible about the sweeper rule. 4 defenders, 1 sweeper. Into so called Italy a sweeper on friend libero. And the meaning of libero you'll be what we call free. Direct transition is free. And the Chombe develop that word in their money say defenders 5 ni jina hwa. The sweeper ni obi on one marki obi a ono jina chire. Enti e tere obi anu ma be fa no. Enti omko park so omo say defender na oye free no. And free in Italy means
Silver
libero.
Sports.
And they develop the term libero. The Herrera a superb coach, not the Italy or the Inter Milan the Champions League you know. Ombeshe Benfica, ombeshe Real Madrid. I'm a confusion as Real Madrid. Until after so be Real Madrid, and Real Madrid. Apamo penye fe na Fado Di Stefano akako to one carry as Espanyol. And he is from Italy. Jose Peckerman. We hear any introduction. Obeche Ghana in 2001. I said 3-0. Then time ACN wo Derek Boatin wo John Mensah wo but 3-0 Argentina de bema Ghana e won national under 20 World Cup. Na e Peckerman na e coach. Before that, no the imagine 1995 and was had the imagine 1997. So when you talk about coaches, in the recent times, Leeds United the Marcelo Bielsa and the last time they ka Bielsa won some. Coach is a nimbo and he's an astute tactician. When it comes to how to develop tactics, any players but any of the best in them are Marcelo Bielsa is one of them. Just that only trophies to complement his brilliance. And not the problem. But he is also from Argentina. That's what I say. Also now Cesar Luis Menotti story.
Yeah.
I know or describe the
Silver
best
Sports.
direction for Lionel Messi. Argentina beje mo first World Cup. Mario Kempes mo eba beje the top scorer World Cup. Daniel Pasarela mo gina chiron. Na Cesar Luis Menotti na ye coach. He's also a brilliant coach. In England for the year, I am all for fun, but they don't have top coaches. Even Carlos Belado, Eddie Jorge Valdano mo, and Sergio Batista, Diego Armando
Silver
Maradona.
Sports.
In 1986, Eba Beche West Germany. Aba Beche 3-2 at the World Cup. No. And Carlos Belado was also the coach.
Juan Antonio Pizzi mo di Chile mo.
Yes. And even Nancy Brand, even Mauricio Pochettino. The other Spurs team be and Oko Spain. Diego Simeone is also there. Now in the history
Silver
of Valencia,
Sports.
before Sir Rafael Benitez, Eba be form the Marabeje Spanish La Liga, 2002-2004. Now Opinion started the project was Hector Cooper. On the best started Valencia project. No, the Marco Champions League final, and he's also from Argentina. On the Marco Champions League final in 2000 against Madrid, no Lusu.
Silver
No, the
Sports.
third team now Champions League final against Bayern Munich in 2001. He's also from Argentina. And so we show coaches Manuel Pellegrini. Also Argentine. It's England for the Mombaho. The only country I mean to Argentina when it comes to production of coaches is Italy.
Silver Sports.
Even Spain. Yes, Miguel Munez, Pep Guardiola,
Silver
Luis
Sports.
Enrique, Rafael Benitez, Jordi Ramos. These
Silver
coaches
Sports.
mean Argentina listening does when it comes to the competence. It's Argentina, but most coaches Papa Crachi in Spain. And found the Guardiola and Moabe Miguel Munez the last time Madrid best coach. Moabe can was some has pen. Oh, they are just so many trophies. But even Argentina for no be only Italy. And I mean, say in terms of production of coaches, I'm better than Argentina. Because it's the Victorio Pozzo. Our the World Cup back to back 1934 and 1938. On did the Metodo system in Beba. They be a Taikan Wasemo. Enzo Biozotto.
Silver Sports.
That is the national team. But if you back club football, recently, Shadi. Some Mauricio Sarri for Argentina. Of Italy. Carlo Ancelotti, Italian.
Silver
Roberto
Sports.
Mancini, Italian. Antonio Conte, Italian. Remy and Namafona Abano. Gattuso Sanansi, watch Juventus Somo. Coppa Italia. Gattuso is also an Italian. Where are Mabano? But what about Fabio Don Capello?
Silver Sports.
What about Marcelo Lippi? I go such a team or the AC Milan Babe Body at the Champions League back to back. Name team Kitwa. Carlo Ancelotti in that time
Silver
was a player.
Sports.
Frank Rijkaard was a player. Na Mardini na fina no oba kakra. Costa Curta mujire mobi. Franco Baresi mu bobi. What I say? And he built a strong team for team IFN AC Milan. That is Arrigo Sacchi. And he's believed to be one of the best coaches. Sacchi and Shadan coach Anche. The coaching span was for 8 years. But achievement obey and don't forget say obesa about fa Italian national team no crowd your Marco World Cup. Ako this second. In terms of coaching there, me pick dia. I'll go in for the Italians when it comes to production of best coaches. Then Argentina will follow, followed by maybe Germany. Germany is for sure coaches pa. Now I'm say and na Portugal more any Spain maba. By England for any day, let's set the record straight. When it comes to coaching, they come nowhere near the elite.
What Matthew Obed me ba post one affair we na ye befia na mama po and in Maxwell and Swabam now sorry bon social fans you are live and clear at also I'm a Roman store you guys are the best today we the German team will beat Spain and teach them how to play football now or then a message about Abdul Diane Di Maria say hello fancy have you heard
Silver Sports.
Silver hit track in town. That goes. Moka said, okay. Mama Tidi obeso chiri na matie. Anyway, now Kabiru Carlos one grand boy so say fancy has his own way of doing the job, and listeners love it the way. That is why we are large. Okay, Nishukura, and so say you are live at Swan Roman store. There is no sports center than
Silver Sports.
So what's what said that? Oh, Apostle. BBA fan Apostle.
Yeah. Obene de nyamiama di pachi de bedanas. Well, for now it's all set. Houston Rockets and easy. Omo breye papa.
Omo announce that yo.
Omo breye, but once again, top players, big moments, they decided. I mean, that's what James Harden did. It was a top moment on Legodin Dots because he was going for a 3-pointer. He blocked it, and that was it. And that's 4.8 seconds left. Inside games, when he had big players, and it was one of the poorest games or no James Harden now, but in terms of his numbers. Yeah. And rather, Russell Westbrook, who games
Silver
6,
Sports.
Terrible 7 turnovers. In fact, the game they lost was because on the end of turnover, 100, 104, on a mistake, normally. So now it's all set. The LA Lakers against the Houston Rockets.
Hey, macho.
Interest. But the problem is that Oko game 7, you're not stress, because this was what just like Denver again, so the stress. Also, what done for Donovan Mitchell. And Yafusa, I mean, look, the Utah Jazz they were leading 3-1. Yeah. You also say, Hona, Jamal Murray, started to show class. And because look, on somebody and Donovan Mitchell at Duffem, Charlie 50 1.2. And yes, you not Duffem lose. And guess Nippon Copijano, Jamal Murray. One of those things. And because these were the two defining explosive offensive players in the course of the games and Ebasa, but one of those things. So all is set. One Crawford and Koyi, I must say, Eric Spoelstra, a fantastic and top class coach. I mean, Miami, Tema, Dwayne Chris Bosh, LeBron James, Mario Chalmers, Udonis Haslem, when they led them to beat the San Antonio Spurs and then Oklahoma City Thunder, Anna James Harden, and Russell Westbrook, he has experience enough. And I have Milwaukee Bucks now because Giannis or double up on Giannis. And Giannis, look, first game 18 points and now 29. That's not Giannis. And when Giannis is not playing, don't expect Brook Lopez. They don't give you enough number. They defend perimeter very well. You will not get Chris Middleton to give you those numbers, and that is the problem he's having. And so no generate 40 points beyond that. It's difficult for them to actually live out to expectation. So unfortunately, Obia Milwaukee Bucks in the regular season were top class offensive team, excellent. And I mean, it was they struggled again. And Giannis once again, Giannis numbers no coffee man. That's it. Now Brazil are taking a decision, and I have to thank the president of Brazil, Rogerio Kobago. That decision they've taken, I bet changing we are cinema be brave.
Federation president. No?
Yes. The reason is that you see this issue about national team, Sikaya Mamu, and national team called Kampa, you know, 1 per diem, 2 bonuses per game, and be no qualification bonus, and be no match after match. Sorry, I say, Sisiano, Omo Diano, Omano ni Bemano Bejipe. So, Oba Matani Formiga and Leticia Santos, they are 3 top players now. Our national team are near Nema, ne Feminio Munu Bejino. Good. It say Basa Omo Olympic Games next year. Na ewo Japan. Na Omo Memano, Ekazo Yobeji Omo $1,000 and $200 per day, $500 as per diem. And for me, it's a very welcome look. A very difficult at Australia, Norway, and New Zealand. Almost ball, almost I'm saying this because Brazil is about man footballer, almost a powerful nation. You understand me? But for the USA 242, they would have they would have won the Olympic game because they lost to the USA 2004 Olympics 2008 and then lost the World Cup 2007 to Germany. So clearly, who can the powerhouses even now until Pierre Sané and Brazil Fagofano Obeyo Omo coach, you know. Senor Sweden, Belgium silver 2016. Trust me, that wouldn't happen. Now, America is fighting this. So name Carl Lloyd, Megan Rapinoe, and Alex Morgan. Omudi pay equal right in America. Eddie Court. Now, judge. Yes, and then the judge Gary Klasner at Tuchune. Now they've appealed again. So and then near Brazil, every president I know, a lot of the federations in the world will start having a situation where now Brazil not only that now
and Apostle Minchano, Joe can English so say
since January. Yeah. But when in the leagues were about Brazil are even doing in their league.
Yeah, on no say month of March and Rogerio.
Yes.
So
league no crowd. Money in terms of prize money. This say Brazil and Pim da kwa G Liga. Omo give memano kotoko G League no 50,000 and Pim da kwa 50,000. So they are here. So by Hano the challenge is that Hano sike ni ho. So we cannot do that now. We don't have enough money. We don't have the resources. They are a big football nation. They invest so much. By your hand, they fancy yeah, intimate statistics here. England, most developed nations can start up. But we see a corner, sir, mano G now, mano. Until when you investment into the women football, yes, I so bad papa. But your local story, I do can make some back be.
Mate,
I'll pay a tribute to. There's nobody, not even real question. My father, I personally have dealt with him. Is my godfather. Watch him, never be
a lawyer.
The late Alhaji Slate.
Okay.
Yes, 9 years near the Eco you know. Okay. And trust me, I felt bad from this morning. Yeah, because
Matthew Apostle.
Football.
Matthew Apostle. What your skeleton news no me ba po and then Maxwell so be mama me na nya about sentence so me ka say omo dey ask p here about capsules abadwa so ne de usisi o ya wonum bia na chese pace ni nyina enso e ko nya about center ask p here about capsules no aye sisi ade adro tatahwe mane mema nyina timi num bi ana fe say koko na about so pese woni e koko say bia koko no mogem woni so ana say ohunamani nso na asisi a ask Koheba capsules no be make us a mama yamutim nyina constipation no wanya ebekum timisro numbi na ye ho ye na ne paduano so anya free 0270 417 669 0270 417 669 and on 0558 565 290 0558 569 290 nani nye dwampa fonso nkasa it's my kitchen restaurant and so trust na yawada bianso ye benkune tilapia Thursday October kwa ye ma ba kwa so na fe Wednesday piano and so na ye pizza Wednesday no 46 na ono mo enkasa Prospers agency and so say uyo bia owo ball mananso o ball ni mo oye boxer oye footballer obese marketewa but mo dey so no mo be tena na ma dinko mo be marketewa ma ba bia be dru no e be bro adwen no ntia so contract assistance afei eba na sports club ana make us a sports event management and you know mo ye ana alert se be recruit ana se be scout ma no but mo dey so no mo be kasa afei make us justifies no e be cause e wa bra president ebiem se afei de betumi a hyase abobo ye be justifies no wa be best player be nya kire mo so e be select mo no ye de mo kwa ma no ne na makwa trials esi wi a obeto aso na wa bobo o mo se unim bo ne bo wo ye left back obi abo benku so de mo taka no number 3 no se wo between 18 to 20 years na wo height abomode anso bebo ma so Pokuware senior high school main gate or Santa so money no and di animhwe 0206 550 500 0206 550 500 0241 597 557 0241 597 557
Silver Sports.
One so you need Dr. Mensa Bedinkomo, Dr. Wonder, and Dr. Mensa will show us the local news way a skeleton and a skeleton man at the Eba Safo. Yeah, now BBI okay.
I don't want to BBI come on.
What do you have some now?
And then some I know shit. Me come sense through. Some of my economy, me am sanso shishame. Cause in some
of so better flank you.
No, opposite me feature no. But wo say nyumi wa ofiche obi anya
be nya de
say
wo
ko
tina asem yi dika
wana beka
oh this say
wara
won kwa na betimi
enyo biaro wara
kotoko asem mu ana
oh dey kotoko asem ni de
eno be do betimi amela sia
kotoko asem de ano dey but wo say me ha oni wa sorry enti wo say wo hwe movie bia na so to be continue anti kotoko asem no to be continue
na part 2
but unim asem mo mi nti bi da me di free ya me di ball achi me nti say Ministry of Youth and Sports I call lock doors da me nti da
seden
Ministry of Youth and Sports yes
ya call lock ho
ya call lock here the duane den da bram ho bi antumi ram yes asem na no den
tie no no abo ntumi anko office
there be boboba unim okay yabo wafo 2018 if I'm right na ose ko yusu Indum complex
okay
yes and amosanso yusu in the Coconut Grove Elmina hotel Elmina yes unse be say na papa na bo ministry na bo efe na bo ministry na bo efe ni sa sikamba it say also the court na court unlock the offices of the ministry any efe no te somebody ni sika be ma no
because ono so
pesca campaign
say the GM bank
or pesca campaign
that be the GM bank nso tuatua aka na refi
aka no so on the waboragro nya ne bank na etua bank na etua
Silver Sports
into pesca into say a china bi what say Ministry of Youth and Sports ya call okay no
to the court so don ba mo palo kiti
I say no dey omo ba mo mago ha ba ya u kama no akam u pia na na mabonten simple into papa say obegini sika because ache 2018 ya ko 2021 no into scanner che onu so pesca e dey aye na ade na onim memory verse ben e ka say and Jesus wept no mama nya
John 11:35
why
yeah o kai
na me amatwa ma de me kai me amatwa me kai
Bible quotation nso ya twere John 11:35 okay 11:36 then
na ka kire me
11:36
then na ka kire me ntro into him from a nra be around 5:30 to be 12 p.m. and papa was super P for P was super papa go share near ma
na nya no de to say bibia ya okay na
then okay
Ghana na win
yeah
outside utility home
cry member me team asiri mani no bi no papa no woni near ma okototo ye fax machine printer computer
case ninti
laptops okototo nyina for case ninti me batch na price ni nyina me ba be bobo
eno so san obeto fast o
price of bibi obeto bia me ba be bobo
send message and e
me ba ne bo so odin oto na oboy apa na ekọ oboy apa na ekọ message we ne onya message o print ya na aba nti nema na ne bo odin ochina prices of nema ototo nyina no na papa no was super papa
tipama
John 11:35 why are they na me and Palmer wept and Palmer wept nti mo mo ben Palmer no mo ncheche ne re na no say Black Queens get be a coach nyem no
I can say
command 5,000 say on found something latest development aba
ti get a front wo
oh wow bema
oh nice
bema
edanyame ase
now him say
no
oh you who ya say the photocopy
e ba say dia hu ya DNA
ba bi wa hu ya DNA ba we do hu DNA now him akwara no oban da to papa no ana papa na te say masa so when you me din na fi akwara no so a
akra no so be shit say ne papa o because ono post match I said you on trim out
BH aka chen say
just say akra no be say papa no man ho
ya fa no kwabna BH sa kwabna BH
aka Penny Bonnie
it's kwabna BH
Mike was BH na dey
I say what's Opoku na yeah the codification BF BG BH here bia ne nti BH your code Opoku
BH ne your code
BH say onyi di ni free so oba ne say odonyankopon edi no nyi da be bi opebi onfanko
ade wakon busuafo na na
onko hu ye but opese edi no
enka no bia hu say eya asoma si ba
enti oba ne say edi no nyi be bi opebi a
say kwa yi safon ka obi privacy
now a public figure ka we ma kwafo enko ya de na mra meto manim say menka say na no meka I said the sound him SM na SM akoji obi irima say me ameka akwafo traze o say asem na me say me nko na minimo na me hwe o je so kwa na oni what obi yiri ama be ma na wu o de say me pai kwa fa be
ko asem so
onim Kaliba mankwa ene kotoko edinko
okay
baronim o se place do be o mo pese sika no obi abajibi to ka che kotoko fo se munya botre aka 3 months fe na ma ye free na sika ni nyina aba me ho se kotoko nso enya botre so metwen abrante no ama no contract na aba wiye na ma fa ne simple
story do am o ma yi for it dia so akumo yo
why ana force o betche nzo ngo sai
yeah he said me say 3 months what so man no man ni team yi betche say
bia say aka 3 months man e ko 3 months mo hu mo ma hu
o me ka say boy no adwumbo no
mo hu o kokra wa wi
ti Caliber man kwa ba kotoko
obeba kotoko
ani e kotoko mu a shi
mo de Elvis Opoku onim onya kotoko bebo but o hwe midfielders na wo na
ade osuro
awonye no honi dabi wo se bo bi baby wo ha wo se girl bi esisu na mo nyinam kopa wa wo hwa wo size ho wo hwa mpabo awo wo hwa jeans wo hwa watch wo hwa mobile phone na compared to o competitors wo se
kra won so no ope obede no ho
masa onim se wo na ope o na wo onim se wo na ope o na wo ko onim se wo na ope ka wo ko abefa ho se ko be fra ko be bokola
onwa kwana no ode ayi saa nsuo to bi mo nsuo bi adi to akese bi ode challenge ni konra sheshima no de ya ni challenge no no hu de no o twie
ono ahwa ohwe mfimfin ho a
ene onye ready so obebo
yes wa wadam for asemasi ba obenti ba
o ende safo yemfa kan
we ba we wo ho
omu nyina ni bona se enti na e wo se tunu squad in depth say ye
unim squad in the bi wo ho a emwa enti say club bi wo Nigeria
obeko
anti ohwe a omo Nigeria bebo ano obehwe okromu a wa hwe bedin dokno kwa
for Nigeria no mo ko nyina beka chose ska no wosoro
medim sevenasi
mate me da se wo amami na max won e po hono maxi
over the week in send me na ye major topic is shaking the foundations of Ghana football entire worth discussing and then per se me use my time now on that the edika won say anas ne documentary ne buy no there was the friend brouhaha in the country as far as football is concerned. Obi e Canada, we the two and we the tour. Football wasn't the same because Anas can say be shaking the foundations of football. Nanko for fee say a joke business, but later it turned out to be massive business. Also since Anas buy and said ball leg papa bia Ghana. Yeah, bana bibia bana ya truncate. And a win so no COVID and so abeja boso. It is the next leg na ye but I say ye crab. But the last leg near boy, you will be before. At least for once, and call for the enthusiasm, what you say, the zeal and the enthusiasm for the league in China, it was a miracle. It was the kind of league you consistency in the play. Wednesday, Sunday. So almost everybody was following the league. And even after the NC by the NC tournament, you know, that is where you take it from. They don't let us forget. NC tournament near boy, the euphoria and everything was solid. The league was going well until say COVID a buy. Also, I've always said this. His Excellency G.F. in the Boston, Oyinko for say Omontreso, the NC no, led by Dr. Kofi Amwa. Now, so that can 2008 carve as the best AFCON year hosty ever, and it was ex-president Kufuor and a Bede Meagie, and Dr. Kofi Amwa no di mo akotene pa.
It is in Kofi.
Exactly. Now, lawyers or mobile no mo ade no so munim de na ni ye hwe adwuma mbe. Now, what was the case? The case was that ye quite to abafo front. No mo say Mr. Spammer unqualified. And omu yi ni si nchen. Ekoye a lot of issues. Onzela make us say fine aban bia ba opese nipa na head efe no. Because aban na man nipa anko hye omo mbeba no so. No mo so person omo work it aban ye hu no over and over. Because my problem is that Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi of Brazil being the FA president went to men use authority to calm the boys and munya abotre. Ghana aban the odoko betua mommo bon ye betua kana meboa. Especially when the president of the state a year call. Even if we don't like the president, that is our president. You couldn't do anything. And on the Ghana acting movie or until me blame you. Good. It's a ye Palmer sing channel. Na Palmer see Debbie. Or the case in a CAS. CAS was formed in 1984, 36 years ago. John Quarters and a year or president. Some man or a businessman or a very rich man or a lawyer. No science sports administrator.
John Yao Cash.
Yes. Only say IOC crown, not a vice president. It's on the Olympic Committee. Australia no omo boss. But the back on say, what the case ko ye buasem na edin say obesan appeal edibem. And obi anti case ye the case ko wan no because court no wo Switzerland no. Almost said the Federal Swiss Appeal Court na say. Meaning say what I say Ghana na mo abese te wa. It won't be higher than the Supreme Court of Ghana. It is a case no unjintuma utme the call. Bounce football related issues no. I ain't time fan call the public court. Oh yes, I be because you perceive football is devoid of politics. Into a Olympic committee ne set up cast. And later no, a baby independent will take you over all the other sporting activities. Good. Into the decision of Dr. Kofi Amwa mu take in, it was contentious. Could not be a candidate or manya the omubu or manya the writing. And a papanadi case in the court cast. A court cast, what is the results? Yabegu. So if that is the case, say Mr. Kofi Amwa, Dr. Kofi Amwa, say another man position for Kesie. Yeah, because I heard ma.
No, granting interviews all over. Say
yes.
Or say Sebi, you craft friend corner in the back as I be.
Yes.
And one in Japan.
Ensino, ya basho, be see a bomber. On my yaduma. Because a 10-year outside decision I'm taking here wronger. It's an indictment on the president who chose them to do the work. Nesebia is excellent and Ekufado and Yinko for Papa. It is our biggest decision where Bema Hayuna Basse. The decision they took is right. He should be as ye promoting. And when Ebemo Bisubo Baba Yedmapa. Minister France, what did they make an say?
Yeah.
As he promoted because this man with a 208, they did a fantastic job. And this time he's done a yeoman job. What kind of cray? And first, we need a lot of these people in leadership position. Into Adina Papana and Nye Bibi Keke. Me crown me party when woman come in the campaign. Oh yes. Some what take a binding numbers on my boss. She dia ball mom her boss so mom so only teams can be for rough for mo the Ghana ball no be on it abem. I bet now kakra bia be ball no so I take a decision my cars I have held in the decision now. What does it mean? Let's all the ball no say more. Is that not true? And the sports ministry or quite next on Fanamrao.
Ufu say citizen.
Some men are head of state. And come in next women in the best or say deputy crop beba. Obebuame. Because we didn't create aquapa some yes aquapa every good boy deserves favor. it may bomb my basso papa because fancy a buy nanka decision no take care wronger. Fancy sanke you. They've done a good job, but again, some of us we stand for something. Yen time will be a mean to be in time will be a. But I said it on this network. Say, Mr. Kwesi and touching call for the yes will be a babo muagana beam. Na monte mase. Mr. Kwesi and touch away. Yembaneno. The right time, your friend say, Palma so even. Why? And the question is why? Fancy, why? Other than me, enemy associates in Nano, yet the qua near years in why? It's a Ghana football taking different twists. The youth must be given the opportunity because in these olden days, you know, even God is using them because the youth are strong. Ose, yeah, to abay maybe I antechi support here. Or support Palma. It is a fact. There is a one. So fancy. Den a wo so bi ba be adwuma. Minim say what ya say. E na de o yeri na nya antechi adwuma ni bi na o ye. E bi say en nka be ka say George Free obi a na o ye football bi a nipa. George no a vice president o ye den. Or criticizing nyom o ye so mpe no ano no. So o ka say okwa meba boni a George a ye den. Fancy be me fancy o ye me boss. Na me say oh, say wo run we na okwa me person me ba be take over. Boni a wa ye den. Minim say what asem na say. Inti one. Me very much happy with that. Then another issue has got to do with Congress no mokoyen. And let me say this authoritatively. Sadne ye Ghana ha ye say fancy say mini pa madia e say me kele on yen yai. Enye say mine enko ba bia da ebegina ba bia ebegina enye. You see, nyame na kire who should be where at what time. You might be the best, you might know better, but it's about what God wants you to do, it's not what you want to do. You will not excel. What is the point? Enkofon tire asemwe. Cocoa board. Na wakoto. Any VRE. What I say GMPC. And they are buying there. The ministers ne MPs ne DCs ne sika ne etua. And they are buying sika. But GF sika nya buying etua. People should get it clear. The government of Ghana enyiska from the consolidated fund. Mfentua the FA president cow. But FN a limited liability company.
Nti FN sika.
FN sika a internal generated funds. To say Silver FM. Ye adwuma sika ba na ba for so otua sika na wotie akire say won tie ase aden aden no mutua ka. It doesn't sound. But yen kire man kofo ntie ase. It did that 12,000 na orgie no. Enye Ghana ban na ekoyi sika ekotua o. FN na adwuma omo ye no. Sika ombenya no omo betua. It is omo anye sika omo ntua. Fancy, I hope you understand the point. Na me sound so a bizarre question way simple say. Fancy, yen hwa nyame anim na yen kan okre. Say the Ohre Ghana football swing nyina agi $2,000 a month. Boni e wo me den. O de Ghana for $2,000 a month. For me who any because OTA Frederick Moore omo take into consideration all the other African nations and how much they take. Now what you be say oh Mr. Yantechi will not give 400 into areas and quite anymore. Obeji 400 no was say Ghana ball. Francis, I would say that make
the lower the salary, the higher ABO bet me abapo. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Francis will be to me like I say, Obeji 300, but we know we companies getting about billions. So it is about the work he's coming to do. So if Ghana Tiani Ekase paying the FA president $2,000 a month now, a crime, and as a Ghanaians, you're serious. We don't want to move forward. Fancy, we don't not yet cross sports for ya judging them bebre contract yes I saying. Ye pay yes, but yet you're saying Jenny FA. The whole Ghana, the FA president of Ghana, no, or $2,000 a month. Fancy, Anna, fancy. Fancy, why would him say so? It's clearly, I was saying, Ghana is obedient. Ne obi eyo biaya o kan na clubs ni niska mba chotie kotoko kwa Africa ska billion no nyanya Ghana haya wana kasa kotoko niska half of folk your friends the CEO ni ska oji 15,000 kotoko CEO onji close to 20,000.
Yes, every president
oji to
Matthew Maxwell
ina kotoko coach kwa 3,000 inti munjai
well Fancy ma memfa kakra nso de o kan ye no so ba ma twere a long article on it, and I am hoping so. Chinano panel, many time to elaborate on it. You know, I was a Congress member, but because I am a bahantine, so because you know my name, and Nipa no call and I directing say on to abani in favor. Say you approve the compensation that you know at the back Congress. It have taken the pain to give reasons as to why you approve it, because there are a lot of people out there. Omoka Assembly said the football for one converge or honor you approve it. We don't know why we did that. And said the mark and Ochinaminya and Maybe Bramit me actually. But the only say scan creation
12,000.
Yes.
And it's 74,000.
Yes, it's a. You see, Abraya ye ensino. Nafi fama ensino say. Nafi fama ensino NC president or 6,005. And a members no edge $4,000 asem na making. Into NC president no in excess of 30,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes, almost twice the
exactly. But do you know why? What it tells us, they say. In the reasoning, in the mind of FIFA, no, Obia, Obejina say all year Ghana Football Association Ejuma as the president because the NC just replaced the ESCO, and so the president of the NC invariably was the president of the association. Sika say na esa ode man on wetinya Ejuma,
so they be on touch.
Exactly. That is the reasoning. Now, so what you say, then you get to know, say, we are really underpaying. We were underpaying our ESCO. Exactly. Okay. And even today, we are underpaying them. Because my running checks with other federations are a war sub-region. West Africa, I mean, Africa, you know. And we see that Ghana is among the lowest. The Asian, yes. And order to South Africa and Nigeria, around the idea are ridiculous.
Yes, the amount for us, Omobutia soon as Sikani Sakra and Scanner Dawson, Nese Sakra.
Exactly. Now, so fancy. Over to say FIFA, Ako UN, Ako Fatia Samura, so Mayor General Secretary. Then a catch though. And so say FIFA, what the financial and I say FIFA is able to price people away or compete with corporate or even bodies or mutia kaye and I just oko CAF wa ye wo manfo a CAF ebe call ebia oil company marketing manager or ho ne akofa no se ba be ye adwuma ma me oko English FA na those even the Premier League they go to the corporate entities well paid corporate bodies no ma fa o managers se momra me ye adwuma ma ye na wo for obi afri ebi a Ghana ha Bank of Ghana now so me ye adwuma ma FA then wo se wontua no a commensurate fee as the no the Bank of Ghana me can we akosi say look we cannot continue to run a mediocre association
GF4
yes if we want to run a very good association be creating wealth for us we need competent people we need people with requisite skills omobe ye adwuma ama efe na konanim it me as a member I am not looking at today yes efe ni broke efe ni say that has been the national anthem since time in memorial nti ye person dey be a running a broke efe ye person a running an efe a eniska
na efe oska ho
no say skeni ho kra I from where I sit me feel say mredura e say si yenya omo a omo betimi ye adwuma create wealth for the efe me we say bedru mra efe no
from the old Kenya no na just
Silver Sports
Congress for the members no gidie bi say ye tua na etu omo kaye dia yente stories bia say bia sika bia for binsase.
Not only that, now we know how much we are giving the ESCO.
Okay.
My disappointment in the media in Ghana is say we should rather the discourse should rather center on say now say in Amubenya after your 4-year tenure now how much is the FA stand to benefit from your services after the 4 years because that should be the direction we should go. No one is asking the ESCO led by the president okay yenim say after 4 years we will be giving you in excess of 2 million Ghana cedis saying at the end of your tenure Jeffrey no Edbeba by way of sponsorship, by way of infrastructure projects. I think
that 71 million Ghana.
No, 71 million. No, maybe budget is so I am saying that I am not against the amount. I think the amount going forward.
We are Congress member in Tiana.
No.
Okay.
Of course. So okay, sir.
My question am be sir.
That tie. What you way? What you way?
Because me say by now obi be sir.
What you way? Tie. What you way?
Yeah, 2 k ma be kasa wonye.
Fancy winning.
Yeah, double ni pay obeka say be na.
Fancy winning. I am looking at a time I Rebecca say Obed and na fancy. Omo ade. Nti efe ni here omo services. Ye buy yes bi a silver mo omo
Silver Sports.
Efe ni ye be mam 9,000 near the moko. As I see a run efe to a time to a point a bit to me are challenging corporate entities in Ghana for the best brains in Ghana. Because a company a person running so say I read that direction. We cannot continue to think say skinny or about maybe be elaborated a watch now. My share won't say a year interview with Ashgold PR no can be or say or maja omu players be more because or more per se omunya na we muni resale value. Yes. Until now they are bringing in players. And I feel so play coach ni say
Silver Sports. Silver Sports.
Game you need the account. Same near dance here.
Resale value.
Look, if you are talking about resale value as a football administrator and someone into football, you know, at the first year age. First year every age. Now, what guys Shafiu Mumuni 25 years. Woody Nathaniel Asamoah 30 years. Yaya Muhammad 32 years. Say enoye attack na makano. Say woba eye defense Eric Donko 28 oko. Yusuf Mubarak, one of the best central defenders in the just truncated league. Or 24 years oko for free. Kofa Ahmed Adams. I mean,
Silver
27 years. And Zakaria Fuseni, ono 22 years. Only Zakaria Fuseni, and a incoming player. Because any age, no, comparatively, a war frame change the oko. Now, so oko midfielder, Wajai Latif Anabila 23 years. James Akamenko 24 years. Omunina Eko. Exactly. Now the argument of them not fitting into the coach's plan here, you know, I won't buy it. Ashgold Echo Africa in the next 2-3 months. And Africa now walk on. We hear their friend with team cohesion. Yeah. Some midfield of Latif and Nabila James Akame Kone Apia Makati was one of the best. In fact, it was a debate in this country. Between Kotoko's Justice Blay, Mudasiru, and Nida Adom Frimpo or Collins Ameyao. And then Mediamas, na Mediama were Eric Kwakwa, Rashid Note, and then Richard Boadu. These 3 midfields, that trial, no. Nay argument or Ghana said which one was the best. So what it means is that would you first a Kotoko and a Mediama Mpa? Ashgold was having a midfield trial.
Silver Sports.
Apia Makati, James Akamenko, and Latif and Nabila being the 3rd best in the league.
Okay.
In fact, in the Wafu, Omunina Kobi. Wafu na ye boy in 2019. Omunina Kobi.
No more bonzo.
Silver Sports. And a club I Africa in just 2-3 months. Who yasa obe ota or midfield no. South Asia because you need team cohesion. And at the team as say coach Bibeka say, majai these players. And I make kwa for floor. Na me do omo aba abebo. Now they make no. I feel so okay experiences them. If you look at Shafiu Mumuni was
Silver
part of the Ashgold team there about the last Confederations Cup. Yeah. Of course, James Akam and Konumni now were part. Shafiu had gone to the Wafu and played with most of the players are as good core Africa. Omubesiaomo ana. It is a woka experience these players and now the recent most experience in the competition because Yaya Mohammed in the last 2 seasons and more Africa.
Silver
Sports. Will free a year bar or this experience neighbor. So even if you are talking about experience in the competition, you needed them. And so we had the quality as our players you wanna. Ebeye one say all other things being equal. So mo contract some the year be year coach be baba no aka say even though mo contract some year ye tua mo ka ye maniji wo
Silver Sports
but mo de mempem. So fancy say wo hwa say dem kind asem nia dance ya ye ni as good. But say wo twa asem na ho bi de ya dance ye wo hwe the indicators no me ekoswa. There is something more to these quality players living as good than what the PRO is telling us.
Okay. Mate. Whoa. No. Na Obed.
Fancy. Yenya nyoma be straight kakra when it comes to some of these discussions. One here obefa e dia kwehye bi na de bia be hye. There are permanent jobs.
Silver Sports.
If any here call for so omobeye. Therefore you go to the market and you recruit the best. No matter to help the affairs of the FA. And to prosper Harris na do Anthony Swaba. But FA be decided say oh here a general secretary or in-depth knowledge about the game. Into obe breaking the bank. No a chair prosper Harris na do kay amanaba be a permanent staff as a general secretary of the FA.
That is when we need the services.
Yes. It's different from the FA president.
Silver Sports.
So the FA will not be lacking competent members. A different from FA president and ESCO members. FA ni a marketing director. Or no a permanent staff. The FA president is not a permanent job and yet full-time job. It's when your premises ni here. Why shall what the comparison of a general secretary and an FA president? The FA president
Silver
job
Sports.
is not a full-time job. If anyone conform your full-time workers, if anyone will go into competition with the corporate world for their services. One year ESCO for no and the FA president no. More the manifesto no mama convince the club and say more can represent you a sacrifice job for the clubs. It's different. So if the FA president is being paid 12K, you cannot compare it to the general secretary. Because general secretary or a full-time job. I'm a FA no. The marketing director a full-time job. FA president a part-time. I want to club say, you have a vision, you have a goal, you have a motive to develop the game.
I didn't know FA president near part-time.
That is the structure of the FA. It's not a full-time job. And Kate Nankasabejatum in his manifesto say a full-time job. It's a sacrifice job. So at the end of the day, you compare your salary with the X person. Now a times 3. Questions will be raised.
Yes.
It's here raising questions. Because there's a standard. So the Cocoa Board. Now the GRA Mobile. Check the income of these companies. So the income of these companies and the bachelor will say Sika companies we nyano and no mo gina so editor mo CEO ka and also mo board chairman ka and say see as what tenase na sa wo hwe Cocoa Board sika e ko ha so mo yi bi credit ya or mo president and also mo CEO ka board members ko tenase no mo ya analysis the percentage of sika ba be wura ho mo de atua mpanimfo kan it will not affect the finances of the institution. But this is an effort 8 games
Silver Sports.
This is an effort in an attempt to develop women football. Oh, my club be at 10,000 Ghana cedis to prepare for a whole season, a whole year. Now, president who just 12 games, you are telling me it's small. Now, we
Silver Sports.
These are the necessities of the FA, and you might saw the board developing the game. This is an FA that relies on the government to finance the national teams and the ESCO members. Difference room a sika be run federation one and ye gina so di tuaka and you may run federation and necessity ye gina so di tuaka. So if women are football A club, money 10,000 Ghana cedis to prepare for the whole season. A Premier League club, money 50,000 Ghana cedis to prepare for the whole season. Now, if your president who see Kaobeje plus your allowances plus your African way, Obeshe who see Tabeshe, and no credit Tabeje, a yard does to change the credit babas and to Kotkoson prepare for a season. Now, there is questions because so Obeje pay them so 2 coin. Obeje sitting allowance,
Silver Sports,
or take credit. It teams ness. I would you know. I'm on my scared players.
But was out to us. So Congress now, every president can say, I'm providing seat to man, to seat to man.
Account suit and African way. It's part of it. Or just suit African way. Fans, let's know no money. You point to make us a minabo trek Kamanutu. When no master Casame Kamanutu, because Maso. Oh, there be what kind of Casawakasa. It's something I say. That's a football federation in Yanyoma. So ko kan get in manifesto now. I see a fraud penny be Alan Kay. Now Alan Kay said to create a future, and I said to predict your future, you create it now. The gap, what do you want? You better say at a point, referees will be crying.
Silver Sports.
It will get to a point.
Mrs. say a league boy, Omutriaka 7-8 games in Triaka. They are all in referees, and that is the game itself. And to say, and you say, Mr. Kwesinan touched 10,000 Ghana and Pokra and Ken Castle. But check the level of increment. Nabi Sao since second buy, you know, to say, your money break. You know about Trema non started. Because I feel I was starting at the end for pressure and also. Station or test transmission. Young could be such sponsors when. So I tell them, I say, I feel not senior. In 10 years to say, Ket, I feel not senior. But oh, you're close to 300% increment. A bra who will take you over the federation. Besides income ben or be generated their bar federation or be take you over no me say no look omo de omo approve the me fa hu maso just because obi akwa da baby ama be ma bi na dane che say it mean discuss you we will analyze it from our point
do kind also obi ai dey
there be also obi akola no akotena baby ama panyini bi ne na dan and tre say yen timi nka so okoda is still defilement. Okay. And whether the federation now could decide, now there were exchanges of money, which is an open secret. Oh, massa. What the matter? Me say there were exchange. Look, and yet me say it's an open secret. Kofi Manu Blue Boy and Meka once a man.
Presidential election.
Me say Kofi Manu Blue Boy and Meka once a man. No, I'm using him as my yardstick. It's me mouse man person me cheni say.
Silver Sports.
Let me take you over. Sa increment no mo dia ke come music kan ho. Yem be say a question say FNN ska which collaborate with that increment and the answer is no. Let's check the needs of the FA. Get by sponsorship Papa Benaba. What are you must trying? Then I must also teach Rikikan. Just because the clubs are quiet in so we analysts now but you look at it from the class point. I'm looking at it from the Nitina Maso me say. Mokasa Nitina me come and to mu.
Okasa wankasa.
Nitina me come and to cause and why different. And Maso. Okra microphone off. Me I can the same members now. Nti asema American Football Association wasem. Ekwa be kan nyina. We are all beneficiaries because these are the people who are managing the national team. And the joy of the national team said the blessing of the national team is the blessing to the nation. And to football, you take simple, but the Abacosu will be a fire home. Send them in Oko Stadium. Now, referee be and see can buy. Echo Dimarch dinner bonnet. Now, so the Mrane send the bottom. Now, BBC or Menu Yahubet because we are also part. We are key stakeholders into whatever decision that will go on. Just because Congress are decided and interested in me can wasm. Let's look at the various elements of the game. What we call
Silver Sports.
You know, transfer who you're born. You're just to say born sickening. And the club will be prepared for league. Now, FNS will Niska into a money 50,000 Ghana cedis. Now, Bosumia Ketia, part-time workers of the FNS Bajana, and also chance Adiana. Are we helping the key activities?
What Michael Bremer?
And then the clubs then just get your 2 players.
The FA is not mandated to give you a. I don't know why people are using that as a. It was a loan. No, 50,000 the Premier League, 25 for the First Division, and 10,000 the Women Premier League. It was a loan. FA say they were sending the sponsorship people out, and they are optimistic, say, or they will get sponsorship. And it is sponsorship. Never know what they mark clubs. No, let's
not get this wrong. Mema Sema American said, no, there be. You see, so I'm saying
that in the first place,
at this point in time, we are looking at development of the game. You cannot give class 50,000 when you have money. Say, FNU, they must be used properly and using it properly.
Well, Michael,
so, without the discussions, of course, very interesting discussions, but BBC say, Obed, calmly, Obed.
Ghana is out of the top 12.
Let's do this in a disciplined manner. Relax. The point here is this. Some of these exercises, you must learn to detach emotions from it. Exactly. The decision that have been taken, in principle, and you're wrong, but timing and you're proper. In principle, in principle, and you're wrong, but the timing and the implementation and so you're very fair. No analysis. The last GFA leadership that was 2018.
Silver Sports.
More overall expenditure on all these, it was around 877,000. Walker Ket Modi in Aboma, it is 900,000. So what are you? Normalization committee in more expenses, it was 1,800,000 plus. And this is even 50% reduction in the total expenditure of normalization committee. So.
Yes, a normalization for no crab book more.
Exactly the point. And we at Tiaba from Obed, relax. So why yes, sir? So why yes, sir? Heckling the painting. The point is that we are looking at setting a certain standard. And we are also looking at beating down cost. Has that been achieved? Yes.
Silver Sports.
From 1.8 million Ghana cedis to 900,000 Ghana cedis. That is 50% reduction. Standards have also been raised by making sure that we top up allowances to some extent to make such positions one enviable, two, to attract a certain group of people.
Yes, Nipano war outside FINA. Onim de obetimi aboma Ghana football conquer who approaching
and there is a fancy two way. If you have an eye on the FA top job, you take up the necessary qualifications
Silver
to put
Sports.
You there, and you'll be able to 10,000 Ghana cedis as allowance or salary. What come mining fields, oil fields now, people are earning more than that, but they take courses and certificates and qualify for such remunerations. So if we are not careful, emotions never frabe bra. Ne was the other time I catch you say, oh, share your football structure now. Acquire kwashioko. And it's because of the timing bet na mekayeno. One, the phase we are in, I think na ye take you off. Unfortunately, force majeure situation. Coronavirus, nobody anticipated. Exactly the point. Exactly the point. So the timing, what the
So,
okay, no, my music 30 seconds. These conversations, with time, you explanation and education, so it's but the point I'm making here is this: let's raise the standards, and when it is that we think it is the FA that should give money to clubs, a misplaced agenda in the because one, the FA can only cushion the clubs, and they make the Debbie. It is a cushioning, but it is to make sure say it ameliorates your condition. Clubs should learn to win themselves of being dependent on the GFA.
Say the other clubs here outside.
Exactly. And to Obete said the FA England, FA England is financially stable. Or to me and in your Maya project for juvenile way more. It is because clubs like Manchester United, clubs like Chelsea, clubs like Liverpool, clubs like Manchester City.
Fancy. We must have said, can't also person national team now managing. So church and work as a Niska Papa be and buy a finuma. About 2 times national teams. No, look at the necessities. The FA is broke. This is
the issue about timing. Yeah, the issue about timing. Let me make this say. You see, the acquire our Congress. No, it was a constitutional and as a statute requirement.
Silver Sports.
Article 42 clause 2 of the statute demands that say a 2 abanya esco ne president ni we are. Ezo omo appointed committee. No more tenase ewe how esi etu omoka. No more the Bama Congress here then. Ejitum. Now akatua ya de ma omu. It is for the next 4 years. South here. Now we couldn't have said because of COVID, you know. Yeah, approve a certain amount of money for them. Name say COVID kwa ya some a certain amount of money.
Tinye say be Kurt Besanji or Chinebe was made 15,000.
No. It is for the rest. It is for the rest of the.
Yami aduma Chinebe beshim na fe ya to aso wo. Ye da bedwa fo ni nyina se na fe. Ye de atiefo nso ase Lavins ye dwumawura e de Ghana ho nkomo dwumadi ne ba ne asem ketu akra na. Anwumre program na beba so Montami Chuku na Montreal Sportsnet no. Record entity ho kra. Ye ba ni jaso aye jacket to akra na Johnny dem se jabetum ti muntwen na me ka se no mo ye guest we show no so Dr. Simon Kakari independent where Afija Kwaber South presidential candidate no independent presidential candidate and for Kwame Etua so Kwame Etua Patrick Ashanti region NDC communication member and Richard Asante Suame NPP vice chairman ono eno na afi Dominic Kwaku Kwate and so a producer Jumara Lavency and a host Edema Ghana on come sorry na nyame ya aduma brepem ye besensia
Sister, hey, Connie, Missy Guy no would taste. Send a catch rail. What's in the hall? Levels womb, na do diploma.